Happy Valentine's Day! Hello, here at Jewellery Maker. We are going Valentine's crazy as we celebrate a very special day, because I tell you what, you are going to love our deals. You are going to adore. We have Cupids galore. We literally have got Cupids galore. We have something that I've never seen before, and that is Linda with a halo on. Yes.
Never been seen before.
Devil's horns, perhaps.
Yep, without a doubt, but never a halo. First, probably, and last time.
And that's it, quote unquote. It's happened today, only today. We've got Linda in a halo. Yes, the luxury of having our guest designer, Linda, joining us today means that we have got some fantastic inspirational jewellery to show you. And of course, take you step by step to create. And that's one of the nicest things about here at Jewellery Maker. We like to give you plenty of ingredients to make jewellery. As you can see, I'm surrounded by that. Yes, this is the heavenly lot of opportunity, but also I am bringing you a fantastic, brand new, never been seen before here on our channel product. It is special. And for those of you who are wondering why is she messing around with her earpiece, because it doesn't want to stay in my ear today. I've got a swollen ear, and it's my earpiece is literally refusing to stay in my ear. I may need to tape it into my ear, because if that's possible, guys, because I've got a swollen ear. How about brand new, never been seen before, sticky bead mat? Now, for those of you who haven't been jewellery making for long, even if you make jewellery for the tiniest period of time, just a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds, you'll know that a bead mat is essential to keep everything in one place. But let alone that, this is your sticky bead mat, and there are so many endorsements for this bead mat to make your jewellery making so much more simple. And this is the one that we will be launching today. It's XL size, so you might be able to get those smaller piddly ones, you know, those itsy bitsy teeny size ones. We're going XL because we know many of our jewellery makers, you don't do small jewellery making, you go extra large. We're going to bring you that. We're not going to make you wait for it. I'm going to do an early bird, and then I'm going to bring you that bead mat. So stay there with my powers of Cupid's bow. Oh, where's my bow? Oh, I forgot to my bow. My bow's on the desk somewhere. It's over there. I'll have to see if I can find it. I have even got a bow and arrow today.
I thought you said ball.
Oh, ball. No, yeah. Ball.
Yeah, it's just the accent.
It's the accent.
Yes. Sorry.
It is definitely the accent. Ball. Right. To start off our amazing jewellery making Valentine's showcase, we've got giveaways going on today. I'm going to give you plenty of fantastic deals. Take a look at those pearls. Oh my goodness, this is perfection of Valentine's. Two different feature strands of luxury pearls. Absolute luxury pearls. Gorgeous colour, huge quality. And what an opportunity. These are deluxe. These are the best of the best. And we have got plenty more best of the best to look forward to today, including our first early bird. And it wouldn't be Valentine's Day if we didn't just get a little bit romantic on you to start the show. Yes, I am dressed as Cupid. For those of you who are tuning in going, what's she meant to be? This is my interpretation of Cupid. Morning! All of the ladies in the workshop are looking and go, what's she doing? What's she doing? It's Cupid! Cupid! We're going, I don't even know where my bow and arrow is. I don't even look like Cupid. I think actually I might have my wings on upside down. I have actually got my wings on upside down, haven't I?
Now that's going to make an odd flight.
Isn't it? That's it. I think that's what they call budget flying.
Yeah.
Then we also have got to celebrate Valentine's by bringing you something brand new. How about in the shape of a heart? And how about the finest tiger's eye ever put to wear? You like the idea of it? It's not an idea. It is the reality of feature strand of our early bird offer. This is special, very, very special. Over 500 carats of tiger's eye. Each one of these gemstones is such an impressive look. I mean, you're talking here about quality, quality, quality tiger's eye. Instantly, I've got people putting into their basket. Instant reaction about that quality of the size of these as well. Absolutely magnificent quality. A feature of colour that radiates between chocolates to caramels, golden qualities that are like breathtaking summer beams of sunshine. You've got huge size, 20 millimetre 20mm size stones. But what I like is it's not just the size, but actually it's also the width. Look at how big those gemstones are. Look at how dramatic they are. These really are a feature of quality. I love that one. Look at that. I mean, that is a perfect split of chocolates and caramel, isn't it? Reminds me of those chocolate treats that you get in a bag and you don't know whether you're going to get coffee or whether you're going to get caramel or whether you're going to get toffee. Absolutely amazing. Okay. I've already got a lot of web buys saying yes to this, and I haven't even told you the price tag. Rita and Anne and Janice and Sharon and Susan and Beryl, congratulations to Christine and Katrina, you've got yours. Everybody who's already confirming is people who trust us, people who know that we won't mess around with the price tag, people who absolutely see that this is the perfect way to begin your Valentine's treats. And if you haven't received that perfect bunch of flowers, or if you haven't received that fantastic Valentine's card, we are here to fulfill all needs of loveliness today, because you are going to love these prices, and I mean love, because you're looking at over 500 carats, heart-shaped tiger's eye, huge individual stones. You could be looking at a solitaire on the hand. There could be individual pendants. Whatever it is, you've got it available in this strand for just one price tag of £5.95. Check out that carat weight, then check out this price tag. Unheard of pricing. It is a phenomenal way to begin the Valentine's special weekend. Yeah, we're going to do a weekend of bonanzas, feature opportunities from the luxury of pearls. We're going to, of course, the qualities of Tanzanite, never been seen before Tanzanite rounds. You've demanded, you've requested. Yes, we've seen faceted drops. Yes, we've seen some gorgeous irregular shaped nuggets, but what we haven't seen enough of is Tanzanite in the classic round. And that is what you've got coming your way today. Classic Tanzanite rounds. And I can't wait to bring that strand to you. Deluxe strand of Tanzanite. All to look forward to within today's show. We're adding in Mexican Fire Opal as well. Mexican Fire Opal coming your way today. These are all feature offers. Much more to come along these lines. A lot of these types of deals to look forward to. We've got Valentine's value. We've also got, get this, Cupid's bonus deals. I need my bow. Amelia, where's my bow? What have I done with it? Me bow and arrow? What have I done? I don't know what I've done with it. Now that I'm not much of a Cupid now, am I? Hey? I'm not much of a Cupid.
Is this the modern take on Cupid's bow? Okay.
Yeah. Ready? Yeah! She shoots and scores! Oh yeah! It's a good job I didn't hit you then, Mike, otherwise you'd have been in love with me. You know, that's Cupid's arrow does that, doesn't it? So
your little ones aren't going to be looking for that today.
Yeah, my daughter, I know my daughter's at school now, so it's fine. I won't give him too much trouble. She'll be like that, Mummy, was my bow and arrow on telly today? Yes, Georgie, it was. Yes, I have my bow and arrow, and we have bonus deals. Cupid bow. You know what we did there. Congratulations, you got that. Loads of people confirming. Web buyers galore, and plenty of people who haven't checked out their basket just yet, so you do need to check out your basket to confirm. Now, if you have jewellery made for a minute, or if you've jewellery made for a lifetime, there is something that is absolutely pertinent to make your life easy and to make your life, well, simple. And it's actually having the right tools for the job. And I'm not talking about pliers, and I'm not talking about getting the right ingredients. I'm talking about the very, very basics. This is a brand new essential basic, the must-have. This is the strand this is the bead mat that you've got to get to make your life easy. For those of you who are stranding, oh my goodness me, instantly, I mean, we put the graphics on and instantly we have buyers on those phone lines, people who are already confirming. Congratulations to you. We see you there. We'll process your call as fast as we possibly can. We've got plenty of deals to look forward to here today. And on our show, we are going to give you so many add it to your order opportunities that you won't know which one to add, so you're just going to add them all. These are flying out. I have instantly people on the phone lines who want to join us, and we're buyers. Oh my goodness me, I mean, within one click I think probably another 10 or 15 people just went to purchase, put into their basket. This is your sticky mat. So instead of putting your gemstones loose and them rolling around, we do have a foam mat which does stop things, but sometimes doesn't stop them good enough to make sure that they don't go rolling off and then you're losing your gemstones. This is the answer to all of your problems. The sticky mat is quite literally exactly what it says. You see? Sticky mat.
I've not seen them before. That's
this,
a brilliant invention.
It sticks to your surface, look. So it sticks to the surface, but it also sticks your gemstone. So let me just get a random strand. Let's do the hearts. You see? Sticks. So instead of finding yourself with this situation where you have this rolling of gemstones, and the formats do work to a certain degree, but they don't stop that total rolling, especially when you've got rounds, you know, plenty of rounds on one bead mat, you know as well as I do, it's a little bit of a dilemma. Now you do still have what you get with your measuring, of the actual necklace lengths and things like that, so you have got everything of that information, and I've got loads of people on the phone lines. Look at that for phone lines being busy. Valentine's treat. Yes, this is a Valentine's treat from us to you. Now this is the XL size. Just to highlight that we are giving you the ultimate size, XL size. You can get smaller, about 4-inch sizes, but to be honest, I kind of think there's no use, no ornament for a 4-inch. For me, is no use, no ornament, because actually what you're going to do with a 4-inch sticky mat, you're not going to do a lot, are you? When you're beading, you've got your display, you need all your gemstones out, you need to have a larger workspace. The XL is the obvious size to go for in my mind, especially when it gives you all of the measurements as well. If you want to join me, you could do so on the phone lines. Don't forget, it is a free phone number that you're dialing. You need to be patient with us. We'll process your call as fast as we can. If you find yourself queuing, we will answer your calls in strict rotation, or you can join us at JewelleryMaker.com. You can wipe it clean, so that's the good news. You can rinse and dry to refresh the sticky surface. So it's not just that it's there and then once the stick's gone you can't reuse it. The nicest thing about this is you can rinse and dry to refresh the stickiness, and that's another aspect of course, the Beadsmith brand. It is an absolute Beadsmith brand to be said. I've got to get the pricing because I've got so many people waiting on the phone lines. The answer? £12.95 is all you pay. Your sticky bead mat. I have just a handful left for you to join me on this one, and if you would like to confirm, don't forget you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. You do get a money-back guarantee. And it really is such an impressive opportunity to get something that is so versatile. And you know, when I turn to you, Linda, anything to make your life easier, anything to make your jewellery making more efficient is obviously, it's a given that you're going to go for. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, I was making jewellery last night, not particularly well, and consequently everything seems to go wrong. And I mean, I lost loads of beads on the floor, and for the first time ever I couldn't be bothered to look for them, and I thought I'll look for them if I need them. But certainly that mat has got positive for me on the tinier beads, you know, your 2s, 3s and 4s, because you can pop your 2s, 3s and 4s on it, and then literally if you're using them in peyote or any needlework type of jewellery, you pop the needle in and the hole isn't going to move around on there. It'll stay exactly where you want it to be to hook up with your needle. And
I like the fact that it's double-sided. I like that the stick is on the surface and then it's going to be on the on the beads itself.
Yeah, it's actually quite an what's that word? Innovative. Is that a word? It's an innovational design, I think. Yeah, somebody who has perhaps met these sort of slight beading issues, has thought about it and come up with something relatively simple but so useful.
Well, you often think that with the things like Dragon's Den, you watch and you go, that is such a simple thing, and yet here we are.
Nobody else has thought of it though,
Let's have a look. It says, Elaine from Aberdeenshire says, yeah, no more bead lost. Exactly. That's the thing. It's that chance of hopefully not losing anything. Now I've got less than 20 in stock. I don't know when we're going to get next lot in stock. If we will get them in stock, we've got less than 10 in stock now actually. Congratulations Teresa, Leslie, Maria, you've definitely got yours, Linda, Rosalind, Kay, Pauline. I've also got Karen, I've got Diane, I've got Cynthia, Wendy, Susan, Katie, Belinda, Margaret, congratulations to you, Wendy and Stella, Nancy and Joyce and Deborah. That is a sellout deal, it looks like. You must check out your baskets if you want that deal. You must check out your baskets. It's the XL size. That's the one thing I want you to make sure. If you're going to do your price research on XL, most of the sizes that you can get around about the 4-inch size. And as I say, for me, I don't know whether 4-inch makes sense, because really 4-inch is not a big enough size for when you're jewellery making, is it? So that's great. Congratulations if you got that one. Hopefully we'll get more in stock, but I can't guarantee that. You know that. I'd like to think we will, but I don't know. Right then, the macrame board sold out last night. It came to air last night. It's going to be the same as that mat's going to come in and it's going to sell out. It's going to come in, it's going to sell out. Exactly. It's just going to do the hawky-corky in our vault, isn't it?
As do most types of what I put under the heading of tools.
Yeah.
You know, you can't really jewellery make without tools. And as I say, these sort of simple type of inventions are really possibly the most useful and used every day. Do you know what I mean? That is a piece of equipment that every day you will use it, whereas perhaps certain categories of tools you only use perhaps once a week or something, but that's going to be used every day, possibly, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6 times or all day, as far as I'm concerned, yes.
No, I absolutely agree. Now, you can see that I am surrounded by opportunity. I'm surrounded by beauty, including the ultimate luxury. These are deluxe luxury pearls. Yep. They are totally and utterly exclusive. I don't need to say a lot about those pearls, because in my mind the luxury and the beauty of these are so exquisite. They are the finest. They are absolutely the finest, and I can't wait to give you the chance to own these. And they're coming your way within today's show. Very exciting, very exciting. Right, I have got, and kind of a part of me thinks that when we set this challenge to Linda, something says to me she might want these pearls to go alongside it, because they would work so beautifully alongside these. To be honest though, Linda, I'm not going to give you anything else, because there's so much in this kit.
It's huge.
It's like 3 kits in one.
That's exactly what I said to Kim when I first saw it. I said, my goodness me, that's huge.
Yeah, it's like you're gonna be here for another 3 days making jewellery. You shall not leave the studio.
I very rarely do, Vicky.
It's where you belong, Linda. The thing is, with a kit like this that's brimming, and I mean quite simply brimming with gemstones, this is huge, huge. Deluxe, February's birthstone quality, perfected richness of amethyst, 4 strands of utter luxury. Total quality luxury. That's it. Opulent luxury. That's the word that just keeps on mind. The only word I want to say is the word luxury when I see this kind of colour.
Absolutely, totally. Indulgent as well.
Oh yes, that is a nice word to match alongside it. Yes, we'll have two. No, I want 3 words now. I can't have 2 words, I need 3 words. Luxury, indulgent, opulent.
Yes, great.
Right, we've got 3 words now, we're happy. You've got that opulent luxury. What was the 3rd word?
Opulent luxury and indulgence.
Indulgent. Gosh, isn't that worrying that I couldn't remember that after about 3 seconds? That just goes to show the kind of fish brain I've got. You also are going to get in this challenge kit scale mail, jump rings, beautiful colours within the ribbons and the cords. You're going to get all your findings. It's a whopping kit, and we are giving it to Linda as her challenge. And as I say, there's probably every chance that she's going to be here in 3 or 4 days' time, still completing this challenge because there is so much going on. It's a huge, huge kit. Linda, what are you thinking about this kit?
Do you know what? With this kit, so I'm not quite sure what we're going to end up with because it's the first time I've worked with scale mail. I haven't actually had an opportunity before to work with scale mail, so that's going to be a challenge today.
You've never worked with scale mail before?
No, I haven't. No, I thought there were quite a lot of people working on it, so I sort of didn't infiltrate that area. But
today you will.
Today I will. Yeah, absolutely. So it is a challenge for me today, but I mean the indulgence is all the amethyst.
But this is going to be quite interesting because you're about to try something that you've never tried before.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of people watching who are probably in exactly the same situation, who have never tried scale mail, who are going to go, all right then, let's see what Linda can do. Let's see. This really is the challenge. Let's see what she can do. Yes.
You know, what is it that sort of goes with a halo? That sort of Roman.
Oh, like a garland type thing.
Sort of, yes.
Yes. If you don't mind, if you can organise that in about 3 hours.
In about 3 days.
While you're doing techniques and all of that. Get yourself sorted.
And obviously there's loads of threading materials. You've got an opportunity for macrame, for ribbon threading.
The new findings packs as well. The new findings pack.
Obviously, I've got the new heart-shaped head pins. Head pins in there. And we've got the heart-shaped toggle clasp as well, so it's very Valentine's-y. Yeah,
isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah. And the beauty of the amethyst is it's sort of most people. I don't think I've ever met anybody say I hate purple yet.
No.
Ever. So it's something that you certainly like, if not absolutely adore. And of course the dusky pink. That's
beading thread.
Yes, that's a nice touch, isn't it? The dusky pink beading. So if you want to do a lot of, like Gemma does with the beading thread, then that'll certainly stand out as well.
Gorgeous colour, beautiful. Really got to highlight the double texture of colour that comes through in the amethyst, because obviously amethyst is known for its layers of colour, and you've really got that there. Beautiful. Well, that's going to be Linda's challenge for the rest of the day, rest of the year.
Yeah, rest of the year. Yep.
See you in 2015.
See you in 2015.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Plenty to work on there. Shall I fly backwards since my wings are backwards? That's actually we have Valentine's value deals today. Yeah, we've decided that with it being Valentine's, we want to make sure that we give you Valentine's value, and that means finding deals that you won't find any other time. And I did say yesterday afternoon when I was presenting, when I was looking at some of the bundles today, I felt like it had a trade show vibe. I really felt that some of these deals, especially our Valentine's value deals and our Cupid's bonus deals, I do honestly feel like we've gone towards trade show pricing on these. So for those of you who like your trade show-esque opportunities, those of you who like to get bigger quantities at smaller prices, we're about to reward you. This is as close to a trade show without it actually being a trade show as we're about to go. I need to apologise about this earpiece. I know I'm messing around with my earpiece and it's probably so annoying to watch. I'm so sorry. My ear's obviously swollen. I've got my son's bug. My son's had a bug for the past week or so, and he's been to the doctors and everything like that, and he's fixed. But obviously I've picked it up, and part of it is that I've obviously got a swollen ear. So I do apologise, and I know it's probably really irritating to watch. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Right, let's quickly move on. Let's quickly move on to our first, what I'm classifying as trade show deal, but what we can call as a Valentine's value offer. Valentine's value, and it doesn't get any more value than getting a mega heart-shaped bundle for what is essentially a giveaway price tag. Sodalite, Bronzite, Dalmatian Jasper, Aventurine Tiger's Eye, Unakite, Amazonite and Black Obsidian coming together in this heart combination. And what a complement of colours and textures and patterns and prints that you're getting here. So, but I mean, this is a lot of opportunity. 8 strands. Now, even if we base on the lowest price possible, we should be talking about at least over £50 on this strand combination. We have to be talking over £50 for each one of these. It's got to be around about the £6 to £7, £8 price tag, hasn't it? Absolutely amazing. Now this is a big deal. A very, very big deal. 8 strands should be over £50. It's our first of many Valentine's value offers. Valentine's value is where it's all at today. Essentially, trade show. But I can't say that because I don't have Mark stood beside me. And Mark's he is today in the building, and he is actually he's got a workshop running today. His macrame workshop is running today. So I think he's making cups of tea at the moment. Well, if you're making a cup of Mark, if you don't mind, lovely jubbly. But I would say this is as close to a trade show deal as ever you're going to see without it being actually trade show. It's classified as Valentine's value. 8 strands. Valentine, heart shape, perfect to give a little bit of detail. And you know the nice thing is about the heart shape is that it's not just a heart shape, because it can work as a floral petal, it can work as a beautiful tessellated design to sit inside.
You just read my mind totally. You know, if you're not particularly into the heart shape as a heart, and some people aren't, are they?
No.
But see outside the box this time, you know, look at those and think that you've got all those strands there that have a more potential than just being a heart. It's very much a stash bundle, that, isn't it? Because it's all the same shape, different gemstones. So definitely hearts, but I was seeing this huge waterfall tassel, and that would work in all of the gemstones.
Yes.
You know, I sometimes go along the charm bracelet sort of feeling where gemstone charm bracelets, they work having all the different gemstones, don't they? And,
yes.
and everybody, oh yeah, that's acceptable, that works. And also tassels will do exactly the same. So you could do a fabulous tassel.
That en masse kind of impact. Yeah,
Yes,
I think you're
exactly.
right. And what I like about these is they're all drilled in the same way. They're both drilled through the
they're
cleft.
all top to bottom drilled.
Yeah, top to bottom through the cleft. I did a bit of research because the other day when I was presenting a heart shape, I was annoyed with myself because I couldn't remember all of the different names for the different parts of the heart. So I've got them ingrained in my head now.
Go on then.
So you've got the cleft. Right, let's use these. Let's use. What a shame! I'll use the tiger's eye. So you've got the cleft, which is this little cut into the top of the heart. Then you've got the belly, which is the bulbous part here. Then you've got the wing, which is rather appropriate for how I'm dressed today. Yeah. And then you've got your point, which is the very tip. So that's your heart shape. So if you want to bamboozle with the technical words for a heart shape, you want to say the cleft, the belly, the wing, and the point. I had to remember that because I was annoying myself that I couldn't remember them. And so I've ingrained it in my mind now that I will never forget. Oh, the only thing I could remember was cleft, cleft, cleft. And then the rest of it, I was thinking, I can't remember what's it called. What's that widest part of the heart called? The widest part is the belly of it. And that's easy to remember, isn't it? Just think of it, yeah. That's it's obvious, isn't it? And then you've got the wing. Well, let's not forget the wings is perfect for a heart shape. And then you've got the tip, which is the point of the heart. So you've got all of those shapes coming together. 8 strands in total, top to bottom drill, so that from the cleft to the point, you have 8 strands drilled through, and all of yours should be over £50. The price you're actually paying, ooh, the only reason I've stopped is because that wasn't the price we were going to do. That was not the price that Kim and I were discussing. We were not discussing that price tag before we came to air. That's why I've stopped, because I was saying that the trade show pricing of this bundle was, that's even lower. Valentine's value was just actually taken trade show and wiped out and gone, yeah, see you trade show, I can so do better than that. Oh my goodness me, that is a definite trade show opportunity. This is the way we do 8 strands, 8 heart-shaped strands of beautiful featured gemstones, sodalite, aventurine. You've got your unakite, Dalmatian jasper. The red tiger's eye is wonderful. I love it in that shape, to then get that rich colouring of the reds with that shimmering cat's eye-like effect. You've got all of that look in one strand, and then of course you've got the rest as a bonus for £30. Congratulations. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. You can join us at JewelleryMaker.com. Fantastic deal there. Wonderful quality. Absolutely wonderful quality. Now that glorious red tiger's eye I'm going to keep hold of, because I then have a truly exquisite strand to work alongside it.
That's lovely.
That is a quality strand of garnet. This has got to be Rajasthan garnet. Simply has to be. I know my gemstones, I think, hopefully, well enough to be able to identify garnet from different locations these days. And in my mind, it has got to be Rajasthan. Is it from India? Yes! I was so worried there. You know when you go, you know when you verbalise something, then you go, I bet you anybody that's the one time it's going to come and bite you in the bum, isn't it? When you say something, you go, I'm sure of this, and then he goes, actually, Vicki, no, it's from Brazil. And you go, what? Garnet from Brazil? That can't be possible. Yes, it is. It's Rajasthan garnet. This is deluxe. Can I do it now? That's just teasing everyone. That is a total tease. Right, we're going to do this straight after our first kit today, and we have got the deluxe Rajasthan garnet coming your way. It's utter deluxe colour, and it is going to be a Cupid's bonus deal. I'm just going to get the bar and go. Bonus. So that's coming your way very, very soon indeed. Congratulations, you've got those hearts. I've got a kit coming up, but it's not in front of me, unfortunately. I think it in over there. Oh, is it here? I actually genuinely thought that wasn't, that there was no way we were going to be able to. What? All of this for that price? Oh, I was thinking, no, that's got to be. I actually thought that was your boutique. I genuinely thought that we'd got the boutique ready to go.
No, that's the kit.
No way. I genuinely thought that this was the boutique.
Beautiful.
It is. It's boutique qualities though, Linda.
Oh, very much so. Very, very much so.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be proud if you put this together.
I would. I would. I'd be really happy if I put that together. Really, really, really happy.
And now just a little bit jealous that you didn't.
No, because I did.
Did you put this one together?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No, you see, I steal in the middle of the night, and when everybody else is either too tired to work or asleep.
I'm not as stupid as you are to be up at that time.
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
I have to say, we have got a boutique coming up.
Oh yes, we have. Yes. Yeah, no, it's Valentine's Day, so everybody deserves something a bit special.
A bit special, Linda.
Yep.
A bit. This is ridiculous. ridiculous. And if this is the price that Kim's just said, then I promise you this has got to be a sellout. This has got to be a sellout deal. There is no way this is hanging around. No way this can hang around at this price tag. I honestly thought this was going to be a boutique collection, and my expectation around about £50. £50 was my thought. If you were lucky, maybe 40 because it's Valentine's. But there is no way in my mindset of my knowing that pricing, and the thing is I think I know our pricing pretty well now. What is this about? Okay, let's count the strands. This is why I thought it was boutique, right? 1, 2. This is a kit, not a boutique collection, but a kit. 3, 4. Strand distinction. 5. Can I remind you this is a kit? I'm going to keep repeating. Normally, 3 strand kits is what we're used to. So far, we're at 5 strands. And I haven't even stopped there. And to top it off, this is a double strand. Double strand. You have got here a phenomenal amount of gemstone opportunity, from the luxury of your gemstone strand of distinction of iolite through to this wonderful coral. I mean, coral's one of my favorite stones. It's such a wicked gemstone to work with. White coral, yes, white coral, and you've got these tubes are 7 by 3. We've then got your bicones. Of course, I should have known that Linda had made this because she's put her bicones in, her favourite shape of stone. Bicone 6mm in your black rutile. Then you've also got your faceted rounds of your agate. We're adding in a double strand to all of these, like we needed to add anything else. And I mean, I just have to work and probably talk to Linda about this. Linda, I do need to talk to you.
Okay. Strangely enough, it was the iolite that did it for me. I mean, this is the most, I really like the drama of what we would call a rough cut gemstone, okay? Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love all gemstones, whatever has happened to them, you know, faceted, whatever, I love them. But I love the drama of a rough cut. And this iolite is probably the most stunning strand. I mean, it's got the tassels on it, so it's got to have something going for it, hasn't it? But the colour, I've not seen another gemstone, even sort of polished iolite hasn't got this sort of
depth.
I just can't explain the colour. I just can't. I'm sure there is a word. It's I don't know, but it's got like a druzy effect to it as well. It's stunning.
One of the things that I would always highlight with iolite is that it's always parallel to Tanzanite, always. Because of its colouring, because of its saturation. I mean, that have so many similarities, the pleochroism, the richness of the violets and the blues. And in many ways, if you are going to parallel this type of grade of iolite to the grading of Tanzanite, I mean, this has got to sit at the highest grading in terms of saturation of colour.
I mean, just to have the light on the end of it, L-I-T-E, as it were, is the right sort of name for this gemstone, because that's exactly what it's got. It's got an inner light to it. Almost a shiller.
I honestly thought when this, and you heard me, I said it on air, I said my kit's not here because I wasn't questioning Amelia. I was actually thinking that when it was sat here beside me, that was the boutique, because it's a 6, well actually you could call it a 7 strand kit. I predict this is going to be a sellout. I predict that this is not going to be around when we start watching Linda's technique. Linda's technique will just be a great way to show you the capabilities of this bundle of loveliness, but actually it's the price. For me, this actually could sit as a Valentine's value deal. This could be a Valentine's value offer. Now, the price that you should be paying is already ridiculous. I was guessing this was a boutique collection, it was going to be £50. Guess what? I'm totally wrong. Totally and utterly wrong. Take a look. the price you should be paying is £44 and 10 pence. That's crazy low. That's ridiculously low. How on earth have we worked that out at 44? And I'll tell you the exact fact. The fact is we've gone to our website, we've looked at the price of these individually, and then we've put them all together and we've come up with £44.10. And that feels like that's the best type of maths ever. That's the kind of maths when you look at something and you go, is that really the price tag? And you have to buy it instantly. And that's at 44, but you're not paying 44. And I can't even believe I'm saying this. You're not even paying £34 on this bundle. You are getting 7 strands effectively, 6 strands and a double strand at that. And you get 100 findings, and you get your beading thread and all of your monofilament and elastic, and your price tag, not 44, not 34, but the most extraordinary price tag, it's £24 and 95 pence. It's a huge, huge bundle of opportunity, and that iolite just, I mean, surely normally on a day-to-day basis we would expect an iolite strand like this to be going around about the £20 marker because of its grade of colour.
Most definitely.
You know, that saturation of colour would command a price tag. I would happily be put it to wear at around about the £20 marker.
Yeah, definitely.
And yet here I am, nowhere near that. And I know it's rough, I know it's not faceted, but because of the saturation of colour, I could easily justify that price tag at £24.95 just for the strand. Loads of people saying yes. There's Norma, Margaret, Elaine, Amanda, June, Susan, Lorraine, you've got yours, Beverly, Linda. Lots of people who've put into their basket who need to check out the baskets. That's buyers in Oxfordshire, Lanarkshire, Aberdeenshire, Suffolk. If you're brand new and you want to give a jewellery making a go, oh my goodness me, well, it doesn't get much more enticing than this for value for money and the opportunity to make lots of jewellery and easy jewellery because of the beauty of the stones. You don't have to do a huge amount to work with these to get yourself started. We offer you a free tutorial booklet and DVD which gives you step-by-step instructions, and this is an hour-long technique DVD, and it's actually with Linda. And Linda, you did this DVD,
right, yes.
The Get Started DVD, which shows every kind of foundation technique that you need.
Yeah, I mean, strangely enough, I ran my first introduction to jewellery making workshop this week, right. And it was so successful. It was so astonishingly amazing to run it, because the ladies that came, and I got 9 of them, I think only 2 of them had a rough idea of jewellery making and the rest hadn't. And when they went home, they were so happy and so pleased, because from the basic techniques that we get on here, I'd sort of shown them how to evolve those. After we got through the basic techniques and that, sort of by lunchtime, they were making fully fledged jewellery designs out of their own heads. So it was really rewarding, and that's all you need. That's all you need are those basic techniques, and then just grow them with design.
And you've got the chance to be able to do that with our free tutorial booklet and DVD that will come as part of your purchase when you order from us for the first time. So if you get this kit, it's all of the ingredients you need to get started. Step-by-step instruction, things like this. This is the DVD, how to open and close a jump ring. May seem simple, but we want to give you, just to show you how simple it is. We'll even show you how-tos, and we'll also show you how not tos. So you get the right techniques behind you to get started and make jewellery that really is of worth and beauty. And on top of that, of course, just to top it off, we also offer you a toolkit for less than £10. That means all of the tools that you need, everything that you need, and everything you'll see Linda work with today, you will see as part of our initial essential toolkit, and it's coming in at less than £10. So that means you're getting started into jewellery making. You get the ingredients for £24.95, and you get lots. Not like you're just getting a couple of bits and pieces. You've got 100 findings. You've got all of your gemstone strands and all of your threads for £24.95. Then on top of that, you've got your toolkit for £9.95. You get your free tutorial booklet and DVD. That works out at you paying less than £40 to get into a brand new hobby. And one of the amazing things with this kit is that if you make it up, you try jewellery making and it isn't right for you, you can still send it back. Send the jewellery back, send everything back, and we'll still give you your money back. That's how confident we are with the quality of our ingredients, the quality of our tutorials, and of course the amazing aspect of making jewellery. It's so rewarding that once you get started you just want to do more.
Absolutely.
You don't want to stop, really.
Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. And so that's what I was getting all that feedback from, and it was brilliant. I loved it.
When you start to see the jewellery that you've made, Linda, I mean, just remind yourself, what do you buy for £24.95 in your jeweller shop that has anywhere near this type of quality?
Well, to be honest, that's going to be impossible, isn't it? Jewellery shops have, in my opinion, a very large markup, don't they?
Yeah,
that's sort of my opinion. So consequently, we can have and give you the same components, give you the knowledge of what to do and how to, and then you can seriously be making jewellery shop quality jewellery, but essentially getting so much more for your money in quality and quantity. Mm-hmm. Without a doubt, without a doubt. That's the big lesson I've learned.
And one of the things is that you could go for really simple drop earrings like this, and they have the equal impact as a big impact look like this on the neckline, because that's what jewellery is. It's very much to taste, so you can create exactly what you're looking for. Mm-hmm. There's no compromise needed when you're making your own jewellery. And one of the lovely things is then you've got the reward of getting that compliment. So saying, that's a beautiful pair of earrings. Oh, well, actually, I made them. What a wonderful experience that is to have the compliment, not just related to what you're wearing, but that you made that look in the first place.
Yeah, and sort of 9 times out of 10, the jewellery that you make, whether it's in the design, the composition, or the gemstone that you're using, they're going to be unique. You know, there's going to be something unique about just the most simple pair of earrings that you're making, and that's really, really rewarding. But as I say, the big thing for me is sort of knowing how much genuine gemstone jewellery does cost in the shops, and then knowing that I've got that piece of jewellery, and you know, us Brits, we love a bargain, and basically I hate to say it because it devalues somehow, that word bargain does, but I don't mean it to, but it's a successful bargain. It's
value.
It? Yeah,
value. That's what it
absolutely.
is. It's getting value for your money. And I always think when you work hard for your money, you want more for your money as possible, don't you? You want your money to go as far as possible.
Definitely.
And I think most jewellery makers are incredibly savvy, incredibly clever with their money, and they appreciate value. It's not bargain, it's a value offer, and that's what you've got here with us today, especially at that price tag for so much, nearly 7 strands of genuine gemstones that you're getting for £24.95 with all the findings and all of the threading ingredients. And what are you going to show us to make?
Well, this sort of big necklace here, the chunky one, which is, I wanted to make a chunky one, and I wanted to make some really sort of, I try to make on air, I try to make my designs relatively wearable and appealing to the majority, but then strangely enough I really enjoy big flashy pieces as well, but you know, you've got to try and keep things appealing. So this is the version from this kit that I thought is still very wearable, but it's got a few techniques in it, but they are really simple, and the gemstone's definitely doing the job, definitely doing the work.
Yeah.
So we start off with the gorgeous black, is this onyx or agate? I can't remember.
Black agate.
Black agate, yeah. Right, and in the usual way we thread on 4 onto an extra long piece of, because this strand of beading thread is going to be doing literally all of the front bib work and 1/2 of the neckline, because the other half of the neckline we're going to thread on a fresh piece. So thread on 4, okay, and I haven't put as much as I would do if I was making the whole thing, and then literally we're starting off a ladder weave. Okay, so we just pull through. Now I appreciate that lots and lots and lots of you have seen this done several times, but that is the thing about jewellery making, is that we use same techniques, similar methods, but they often will give us a completely different look. So don't shy away from you know, sort of average jewellery making methods, because you can still get that different look every time. So we've threaded now, we're making up another series of 4, so that's 2 on one side, 1 on the other. So obviously that last one that I put my beading thread through is going to make up my 4th. So take the beading thread round and through that last bead, okay, and pull together again. All right. Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do that one more time. Can you count there, Vix, how many you think on the series I've done?
How many diamonds?
Yeah, how many sort of sets of 3 to 4 there are?
5,
so I can just let them
6,
know.
7.
Okay, so repeat that 7 times. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do it the 3 times, and then I'm just going to tie it off so I don't lose my beads. So this is just to show you the next stage. Okay, so I'll just tie that off quite roughly, just to keep the beads in place. If I'd got my sticky beading mat, I wouldn't have to do that because they'd stay where they were put. Okay, so let me just get rid of that there so that it doesn't affect too much of the camera work. Right, now imagine that on the necklace that we've got here, we've now got this sort of a scallop underneath it. Now it's on that very, I think it's that first bead. Yes, it's that very first bead, which is this one here, okay, that we're going to come through. Now to do that, get yourself a fresh piece of beading thread. Again, make that extra long because that's going to be used to go through some of the chips as a double thread, and they will go through these chips. The doubling up will go through the chips. There's a lovely big hole in there.
Oh, there's a good drill hole.
Yeah, there is. But towards the centre of the necklace, we've got a double drop as well.
It's a big drill hole, mind.
It is. It's astonishingly big, isn't it?
Yeah.
For a
good size.
a little
I like.
nugget guy there. So I'll have that one for me. So we'll take that first tube. Thanks, Vic. Take it through to the centre of the. Thank you very much. That's really useful, actually. Take that through to the centre of the beading thread, okay, and then both ends of the beading thread. That little howlite now is going to be used as a stopper, okay. But because as I did it, I thought that's going to make part of the design. Should I take that off, Vix?
Yeah, I'm going to take a real halo off.
So pop both threads through that very first black agate, okay. Thanks, Vicky. So there's, let me just flip it up.
Yep, we got it.
There is at the top, so that's at the top part of the neckline. Okay, that's my stopper bead. So that's now going to give me the ability to do my little loop. Okay, so that second bead there is what we're going to loop around. So what we need to do now, let me see, I'm fairly. When you're threading 2 beading strands through a bead, it's a good idea to make them as level as possible and as unkinked as possible. Thanks, Vic. So thread on, and you see this is going to go through perfectly fine. I think I threaded on around 9, but what you need to do is when you have got, I suppose, roughly around 9 or 10, is then
see if it fits around.
Exactly, because we're doing a bit of a graduation on that one. That was the original idea. It was to,
I guess it depends on the thickness of the chips as well, doesn't it?
Yeah,
some of them are thin.
Exactly, you're quite right. That's a good point to make, Vic, actually, because obviously some of the chips are slightly different shapes and some are a little bit chunkier than others. Yeah. So if
some of them are like shards.
Yes.
And some of them are like nuggets.
Exactly.
So there is that mix up.
Yeah, exactly. So consequently, that then will result in, if you put, keep going through without really thinking and putting 9 on each time, you probably will get an irregular quantity for your graduation. So it's best to just keep on measuring it around. So see, we're not quite there yet, so it's definitely more than 9 on this one. So if we just go around and give it another 2 or 3 nuggets on here, and then I can show you, I did 2 rows of 1 on either side. The thing to do is to get an odd number there, so you've got a centre. So what we'll do is we'll push that one through. It might just be slightly less. So miss a bead, take the beading thread through the next one. Excuse me picking it up at the minute, but it's quite difficult to see with the lights against the black. Pull it through, feed it through. Oh, that one's gone through too. Now, if I wanted that to happen, it wouldn't, would it?
Yeah, exactly. Always the case.
Yeah, always the case. So let's pull that out. Pull it through. Okay, so we've got that through. It could have been a smidge bit longer. Okay, so the next one, okay, I need to make a double drop. Okay, so what you would do, you would thread on to what we call the top.
Oh, you just
thread onto the top, thread onto the bottom, graduate it, and then thread through again.
Oh, it's exactly the same.
Exactly
but
the
it's
same.
just that you go from a single
exactly
to
the
a
same,
double.
but you go from the single to a double. Okay, but what you would do on that, you would go back and through, and then you come back round. So you go backwards. So you do slightly less on that row, slightly more on that row. Come back on yourself. You'll see it's be really obvious, and back and round again.
Just like that, to create that scalloped edge design. And you can see that just those simple techniques really will make a difference to the overall finish of a piece of jewellery like that. Beautiful impact. And yours, and of course that's just not the only piece of jewellery you can make for $24.95. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of jewellery that's Linda's made for $24.95. So lots of opportunity. Now, you did see earlier on, I've had lots of people asking about this garnet.
Oh gosh, that's beautiful.
The whole way through people are still watching a demo, but actually there's also a lot of people going, okay, but you said straight after the kit. You said straight after the kit.
Yeah, let's go for it, because I want some.
Yeah, it is the ultimate of garnet offer. It is the ultimate. I have less than 70 in stock. Less than 70 in stock, so you're going to have to be very, very quick. The reason that everybody, for those of you who've just tuned in and you've not seen the garnet, the reason everybody is asking when is it coming, it is yours for the taking in the finest quality garnet we have in the vaults right now. It's Rajasthan garnet. You can't get any more deluxe. You can't get any more rich, saturated, full-bodied colour. And of course, the wonderful thing about garnet is it's a single refractive gemstone, so it means when the light is playing through, it's playing through in pure ways. It is that internal beauty. It's just like a diamond. The light enters and refracts in a single way, which means you get that shooting, permanent, piercing colour beating through the gemstone. A crisp colour, a magnificent location which reflects the quality of the strand that you're getting. So many people already making the purchase, and that's because we are going to deliver. I have less than 70 in stock, and I've got a lot of people like Alison, Linda, Amy, Karen, Isabel, Francis already confirming it's a deluxe strand, but without the deluxe price tag. This is luxury for less. It doesn't get any more Cupid bonus deal than this one. This is how we celebrate Valentine's, the ultimate top grade Rajasthan garnet for just £14.95. I could have said to you £24. £34 on this type of, I've got people multi-buying on this strand as well. Not surprising to hear that. Whopping opportunity. If you do want to join us, now is the time to do so. It's got to be a go, go, go on those phone lines. If you're dialing, of course, don't forget that number to dial is a low call rate. Well, in fact, it's a free phone number, isn't it? So you're dialing that free phone number. Be patient on those phone lines. Lots of people will be dialing at the same time. I've got I had less than 70 in stock, but I don't have 70 left, unfortunately. First come, first served, and congratulations to Susan. Helen, you've got 2. Congratulations, Jane. I've got Doris and Tyne and Weir. Elaine, you've got yours. £14.95. Impact quality. Over the half of the stock has been allocated. Still time for you to confirm on this one. Highest grade Rajasthan garnet, a gemstone that when we launched on our sister channel of gems, when we launched it, and actually I was lucky enough to be the lady who launched it, when we launched this gemstone probably about a year and a half, 2 years ago now, when we launched it, do you know the decision that was made by the team of our management team? We would only set it in platinum and 18 karat gold. That's the grade of this gemstone. The calibre of the stone, the quality of this stone means that we were only going to set it in the finest grade of platinum and 18 karat gold. We changed our minds because we wanted to give everybody the chance to get it, and then we could source strands like this for you to be able to work with it. £14.95 is all you pay. It's a free phone number, so get dialing and guarantee that this is your deal. You can join us at JewelleryMaker.com. We don't mind how you do it. We just don't want you to miss out. This is the ultimate Valentine's Cupid's bonus deal. I We're so proud of that, aren't we? Plenty more deals to look forward to, but I tell you what, if you've got your eye on those pearls, so have a lot of other people. Luxury, deluxe pearls coming your way. This is the elite. I'm gonna have to take this out because it's driving me crazy. This is the elite of the pearls, and it's coming your way very soon. But before that, it's time for the Wall of Fame.
Hours.
357 is Sean in Hertfordshire. She says, attached is a necklace and earring set I made for myself as a treat. It contains black spinel, ooh, white pearls, ooh, and sterling silver balls and sterling silver findings, all from Jewellery Maker. Well, Sean, that is definitely a treat. And you deserve it, I'm sure about it, Sean. She says, it's simple but classy, and I hope you agree. I definitely agree. Definitely got that simple, sophisticated style. You've really achieved that with that beautiful look. Sean, congratulations. A beautiful look. And your number is 357.
Stunning. This is 358 and it's from Lorraine near Aberdeen. Hi all at Jewellery Maker. Please find attached this week's Wall of Fame entry. I really enjoyed Debbie's recent designer inspiration show on chainmail and love the Byzantine bracelet. Your jump rings are excellent to work with, and I was able to use the amethyst briolets from a deluxe selection on one of the bracelets, and I think blue coated chalcedony drops on the other. The simple chain necklace again used blue chalcedony, which incidentally is my favourite, rounds with beautiful lapis bicones. The third bracelet used lots and lots of seed beads from my stash, as I wanted to try the design but didn't have enough small gemstones. I think that's the one down here,
yes,
which is stunning. As always, I really enjoy your fun shows. Thanks to all at Jewellery Maker. Best wishes to everyone. And that's Lorraine, Aberdeen. Lorraine, that's stunning work. Thank you very much for sending it in.
Lovely. And I've got Gail from Sunderland. She says, find my entry for the Wall of Fame, inspired by Mark. This is my first attempt at chainmail of the wire from my stash and collection of mixed gemstones from my bead scoop I bought a few weeks ago. Hopefully it'll be good enough to be shown on the Wall of Fame. Oh, everything's good enough for the Wall of Fame. It's not a case of us selecting the best. It's just a case of us really enjoying everybody's journey, whether they're getting started or whether they're the most advanced technique. It doesn't matter for us. It's just a case of seeing that lovely, and this is what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
I was just taken, I was blown away looking at that then, and just thinking the sheer talent, because to be honest, that's nowhere near as easy a technique as it looks.
Yeah, that's the thing about it, is there's something totally different. So please never say to us, is it good enough for the Wall of Fame? Everything's good enough. We want to be just part of your journey, whether you're getting started or whether you're advanced. And Gail, I have to say, you obviously have been jewellery maker for a long time with this type of quality of jewellery that you're creating. So thank you for sharing, and good luck. 359.
This is 360 and it's amazing. It's totally amazing. From Wendy Ray in Stormy Workshop. Oh, I hope everything's all right there now. Here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's a peacock I made a few weeks ago, and I used gold-plated copper wire, hematite rounds. Everything used was purchased from Jewellery Maker. Hope you all like it and feel that it's good enough for consideration for the Wall of Fame. Well, as Vicki just said, everything is.
Yes.
Good luck to everyone for the Wednesday draw. I'd love to win my gems, as my gems are now getting low. Take care and everyone stay safe. I'm thinking about you all. Wendy, that is stunning, absolutely stunning, and I know how long that must have taken, but it was worth it, wasn't it?
Yes,
beautiful,
definitely worth it. Congratulations, Wendy. And I have somebody being inspired by Rachel Norris. It looks like this is Anne Marshall. Hi, Anne. Oh, at Newton Aycliffe. And I drove past your house probably about 48 hours ago. I could have given you a wave, and you could have given us a cup of tea as I drove past, but it was probably about 6 o'clock in the morning, so maybe you were probably still asleep. Hi, Anne. She says, this is the take on Rachel Norris's design components, all from Jewellery Maker, of course, and keep up the good work, and I love the shows. Bless you, Anne. And I tell you what, Anne, I could be your local delivery service, couldn't I? I could be the person. You don't need to do that P&P thing now, because I could just drive past Anne's house and just drop things. I could be your Jewellery Maker postal service. We live so close to each other. And congratulations, beautiful design.
I mean, they are beautiful. That is so vintage looking, so Victorian looking, isn't it?
Love that bead cap
and
detail.
I do. It's almost giving it almost looking like a I don't know what it's looking like, but it's fantastic. You know, it is. It's. I think it's the Victorian thing that's just coming over totally, and the whole thing is consistent, isn't it?
We're looking at it and we're not even showing it. 300. So that's that when you know you've got good jewellery on, when we're looking at it and we're not showing. 361. Congratulations to you. Right, we have. Well, what haven't we got today? Of course, we've got Valentine's treats, Valentine's values, we've got Cupid's bonus deals. We also have plenty more other treats coming your way. My presenter pick for today, Tanzanite rounds. Gosh. To me, in colour saturation, you have got to define this as graded Tanzanite. I've worked with Tanzanite for long enough to be very comfortable with saying that without feeling anywhere near the fact that I'm giving you absolute honesty and my integrity as an accredited jewellery professional. I'm saying that is, for me, to the eye of saturation of colour, graded Tanzanite, worthy of feature jewellery. It's rounds. That's the thing that I'm going to say for those of you who have been commanding and demanding of us, requesting, and I mean genuinely, we've put out to wear lots of different designs of Tanzanite recently, but what we haven't seen enough of is the classic round, and that's what we've achieved.
I think you've actually hit the nail on the head there. I think you're quite right.
We've seen some beautiful Tanzanite, but we haven't
absolutely
seen
stunning.
the
But
rounds.
I think this Tanzanite is such high quality, high end, that putting it into the rounds is the right thing to do, don't you?
Totally,
Yeah.
totally. Top it all off, let's talk about rounds, but let's talk about perfect rounds of pearls. Yes, these are the deluxe, the elite, the supreme strands of pearls in our vaults right now, and you've got the chance to get those straight after the break. If you're watching for the first time and you're wondering how you get involved, we're going to tell you how.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com. You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756, FreeSat 807 and now Freeview Channel 30. Join Jewellery Maker this Friday for our Valentine's Day special with presenter Vicki and resident designer Linda. Love is in the air! Do, do, do.
Deluxe, elite, the creme de la creme of pearls. These are the higher echelons of deluxe luxury pearls. Now, we've had some wonderful responses from our viewers about our pearls recently. We've had viewers who have been buying feature pearls and then creating jewellery, taking them to jeweller shop and getting valuations 10 times the price of what it cost them to make. 10 times. From buying something for £10, valuations coming in at over £100. This is the kind of opportunity that we can bring you in terms of grade quality pearls. We are bringing you deluxe. These are the elite. These are not your everyday pearls that I can put to wear. These are taking you to the higher echelons. These are deluxe luxury pearls. Fact. Because when you see the quality, when you identify the size, these are what will be classified in the jewellery world as deluxe pearls. There's two identities for pearls, three actually if I want to be pedantic on myself. I'll talk about three because it's best to talk about the three essentials when you're looking at the luxury of pearls. First of all, the luxury of size. Pearls standardly form with layers of nacre, and we'll talk about the layers of nacre as another essential, but in every nacre layer obviously makes it larger and larger and larger. Over a course of a period of time, standardly they normally say around about 1 millimetre per year, the pearl forms a layer on layer on layer. Now obviously, the larger the pearl is, the longer it has to be left for it to form those layers. So really, the reason that the larger pearls are classified as luxury is because they've been left longer to keep on growing bigger and bigger. Standard pearls sit between 5 and 7 millimetre these days, between 5 and 7. Used to be around about 7. I think that's dropped down because people are being pretty much impatient and want the larger, want pearls, whatever size they are. So classically today, you would say a standard size pearl is between 5 and 7 millimetre. You go to your local jeweller shop, they're probably going to offer you a maximum of around 5 to 7 as their standard size pearl. Take that into the jewellery world as deluxe, you've got to go over 10 millimetre for luxury pearls. 10 mil, I'd say 9 mil if you're lucky, but 10 mil is absolute 100% luxury size pearls. To then define size, you've got to talk about the nacre, because I've just said to you, the layers of the nacre, so as the pearl forms, it creates layers and layers and layers. Think of an onion. You know how an onion is made up of lots and lots of layers? It's exactly the same principle for a pearl, but naturally forming. So every time a nacre layer forms, it then obviously creates a layer that then is built upon, which is then built upon. That's what you're seeing here, the luxury of a nice strong nacre. Now the nacre is then related to the finish of the light reaction that takes place in a pearl. Now pearl has its own identity, it has its own definitive of qualities of light play called pearlescence, and in terms of orient. Those two words, the orient and the pearlescence, is a definition to a luxury quality pearl. Take that and then finish it off with rounds. Not just, for me, nearly round. For many of these pieces, they're pretty round. I know we like to always play to the minimum, and we'll always give you the minimum in terms of the qualities and the shapes. So we're saying these are 11 by 10, so not quite rounds. But for me, as I'm looking at them, they are pretty round in my mind. A couple of them are probably 11 by 10, but a lot of them are your classic 11 mils. And that's the quality that we're defining here. These are deluxe, these are luxury, these are the elite of our pearl strands. We're offering you something totally different in the colour, and that's another thing that I'll identify from us. We want to always give you something different. We do have classic pearls available, but actually what's really nice is to really talk about getting something different from your pearls, stepping away from the traditional and getting something different. And the big designers, and I've done a little bit of research this morning, the big names in the jewellery industry are taking a step away from the classic creams and they're going towards coloured pearls. And I could be talking about the biggest New York jeweller you know of, the one that you go for breakfast at, the one that you go there, you will be looking at beautiful coloured pearls as part of their feature strand. Now this is why I'm talking about deluxe, because when I went on a variety of websites and I genuinely just went for variety, have a look at this. These are 4 examples of prices of coloured pearls available on the web first thing this morning, and that was at about probably about 8 o'clock this morning, and these are the strands that I found. These are the pearl. Look at this, £350. £350 for a feature bracelet, not even a necklace, a bracelet for £350. Next one. Hopefully. Thinking about it. Come on, computer. Come on, computer. You can do it. Computer says no. Oh, boo to computer. Shucks to computers these days. I've done all of that work. Now we have it. Hey, we have another one. How about this one? Now this is quite literally me trying to find the lowest price tag, the lowest price point. I went to a random website, actually a high street jewellers, very well known high street jewellers. The best price I could find, £79. £79 for that piece. That's with sterling silver, and I have to highlight the fact that we have sterling silver findings that you could create for yourself. Next one, and you may recognise the website. I haven't got a name for the website. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Price tag, £900. Now it is an opera style necklace, so it is a full drop style 30cm necklace, but it's £900. Now that is a world renowned jeweller shop. That's probably one of the world's most respected jeweller shops, and it's selling at over £900 for a pearl necklace. Now take a look at this. This piece is probably the closest thing that I could find in terms of size and design and all of those kind of beautiful aspects of the pearls that I think we've got in this strand here. Take a look at that price tag. It's in the very top corner. Oh, it's slightly cut off somehow. Probably that's just my fault. It says £900. £900. Now, I cannot, right, it's not my job to parallel what you've just looked at to what I'm offering you, because that's not fair of me, because I don't know about the quality of those other strands. I don't know about what else they offer you in terms of the size, because most of those strands and most of those necklaces, they don't give a size for the pearls. And that's crazy in my mind. They are literally expecting you to buy hundreds of pounds worth of pearl without even knowing the size of the pearls. That's because many people think of the word pearl and think they have to pay hundreds of pounds. Lots of people have that identity. Pearls mean a lot of money. Then you come to us, where we offer you the elite strands. We offer you deluxe pearls with the beauty, the quality, the nacre, the orient of light. You've got the colour which is going to define your collection. And then we say to you, not even £50. I couldn't find anything like this colour for £50. In fact, I couldn't find anything of this colour of pearl, full stop. And I will highlight the fact that when I say £50, and everybody's going to expect that this strand, because it's the elite, because it's the deluxe, you're going to be expecting me to say if it's not 50, it's £49.95. That's what I know most people are anticipating on this strand. It's not £49.95, and it's not even £39.95. And if it's not £39.95, then how low can we go? Well, actually, deluxe, elite, the creme de la creme, the finest strand of pearls we have in our vaults right now is just £24.95. If Cupid was allowed to scream, she would be screaming right now. Oh my goodness me, £24.95 for deluxe, luxury, the elite strand of pearls we have available here. You cannot afford to miss out on Margaret, Linda, Catherine. Congratulations, Isabel, Lorna. Phone lines are so heaving. Busy, busy, busy phone lines. And of course, when we just go back to those strands that you've just seen, £950, £79 was the lowest price I could find, which I couldn't really price compare against this kind of quality of colour, because I don't know about the quality of that strand, because they didn't tell me about the quality of the pearls, or even the size of the pearls. Then on top of that, I had £350 for a bracelet. I mean, £350, and you could be making 3 bracelets from this strand. You could actually make 3 bracelets from this one strand. Congratulations if you want to join us. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. Busy phone lines. You could be making 3 bracelets from this one strand, and that one strand for £24.95 could be paralleled to some seriously considered purchase prices that I've just found on the web. I mean, I'll just show you that. That's a third of the strand, and that's a bracelet for me. A third of the strand. That's the size of the gems as well, you've got to remember. The size of the gems are so impressive. £24.95 is all you pay for not just one, but how about a full strand? You could actually do necklace and bracelet to match, couldn't you?
Yes, most definitely. It says purple cultured pearls, doesn't it? But for me, they're more of a dusky pink.
It's interesting because actually when you start to say, when you see the iridescent qualities, that pearlized quality, sometimes it looks pink, sometimes it looks purple.
And that's indicative of a beautiful pearl, isn't it? When you've got that nacre, which is
that orient.
That orient, that's the word. But for me, it's like it's like a peacock effect. You know, we do peacock pearls, which is the blue version of it, isn't it? But it's like a peacock pink.
It's almost like a purple peacock.
Yeah.
That's what it is, because we do have blue peacock pearls. This is almost like purple peacocks. Yeah, beautiful. It's busy. It is busy on those phone lines. I don't know whether we'll have any of those available left at the end of the show. If we do, we'll try and recap them, but I don't know about that one. I have a feeling that might be a sellout deal, especially when I consider I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people who are multi-buying more than one. Lovely. Now, it's Valentine's, and we're up for a bit of Valentine's fun, aren't we, Mike?
Yeah.
I'll have to do it this way. Oh no!
It didn't work.
It didn't work. Oh, Mike, it means that you're not going to be in love. Yay! I missed though. We have some fun to be had here on Valentine's today. We've got a little bit of fun with a quiz question. Ooh! You could be winning one of our fantastic Valentine's bead scoops if you can answer this. Now, it's just for fun. The first person to get the right answer, text in. Say that again. Fair dues, it's going to be a random selection. That's fair dues, actually that gives people much more of a chance. Brilliant, brilliant, that's a good call, Kim. Kim says random selection, right? Random selection of the person that we select, and it's just going to be a random choice. You will win our Valentine's bead scoop. Now we're going to tell you how to get involved before we then give you the question. It's just a Valentine's fun question first, for just the heck of it. Text in your answer with your customer number. That is so important. Give us your name. You need to give us your customer number. We will not accept your answer if you do not give us your customer number. That's the essential. You can text into 60777. Make sure you start your text with JM Studio before you give us your customer number, before you give your name. You've got to give us the JM Studio so we know that we're talking to us, and give your chance right now to win a bead scoop, Valentine's bead scoop. The question is, Valentine's fun, Cupid is whose son? Amelia knows. Amelia, you're not allowed to enter, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, and because you've got wings, I should think that you do know. Since you've got some kind of relationship to Cupid today, then you should know. Mike knows as well. Do you, Mike? I haven't got a Scooby-Doo. I haven't got a Scooby-Doo clue. Do you know, Linda?
No, not clear.
No.
No, I'd make a guess, but
I'm guessing somebody Greek.
yes, begin with N. I'm not sure.
Oh no, I was thinking beginning with A.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Are we both wrong? Does it begin with Z? We haven't got a Scooby-Doo, Linda.
Nope.
We're lost.
No.
That's my Greek knowledge gone.
All I can think of is Taverna.
Yeah, if you text in 60777, are we going to do another Cupid's bonus deal? Okay, straight after this deal, we will give you the answer to who is Cupid is whose son is the question. Text in your answer. It's not going to be the first person, it's just going to be a random selection. Anybody who enters will be in with a chance to win our Valentine's bead scoop. Who's going to be just a bit of fun because it's Valentine's and we want to have lots of fun today because that's just what we like to do, isn't it, Linda?
Absolutely.
Cupids just wanna have fun. Oh, Cupids wanna have fun. A stupid Cupid, stop picking on me. Do 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 do. I can't think of any other Cupid songs. That should have been a question. Other than stupid Cupid, stop picking on me. Give us a song with Cupid in the song. That'd be a good one, wouldn't it? We didn't think of that one before we came to air, though, did we? It probably is tricky, but that's the whole point of a quiz. Right, straight on. Pink sapphire? Is that what it is? Pink sapphire. Wow. Oh. Goodness me. This is the ultimate strand of sapphire. Now, did you hear what I was talking about yesterday about sapphire? Kim, have you heard the news about sapphire? Claire, have you heard the news about sapphire? On Tuesday, which is the day you were on you had your course, didn't you? Because that's how I met everybody. On Tuesday, I came in for a meeting. And the meeting went as such. We need to understand that we have two very, very difficult purchasing gemstones at the moment. We're like, okay, is that going to be ametrine? What's it going to be? Which gemstone is it going to be? Which gemstone's really difficult to get hold of? Well, we know there's lots of rare gemstones around that we are struggling for. But two have been highlighted exceptionally. The meeting was all about two gemstones that we cannot get hold of at the moment. One of them is Tanzanite. That gemstone there that I have got for you in the rounds, extremely difficult to get hold of, and I'll tell you why when we get to it. Second gemstone, and you'll not believe it because it's one of the most precious. It's a gemstone that has standardly in the jewelry industry always been pretty much available, give or take. Sapphire. Coloured sapphire in the gem world right now is almost impossible to get. Steve, if I went upstairs right now and grabbed Steve, right? I don't know, is Steve in his office? I tell you, is he not? Steve's not, actually, it's because he's going on air in a second, he's going on to gems. I will say, if I could drag him down, I will promise you, he will tell you, because he was the guy who was taken out, Steve's my boss, he's also a gem hunter, he's the guy who buys all our gemstones for us. Quite literally, he has told us categorically in the next 6 to 9 months we will not be seeing a big influx of this gemstone coming into our vaults because there is such, it's almost that it's gone into drought, it's gone into absolute impossible to find. And it's not impossible to find if you're accepting the lesser quality, it's impossible to find if you've got our standards of quality that we want to put to air, and that's the differential. We have got to warn you that if you want the precious gemstone, and of course we're taking you to another echelon, a bit like with the elite of the pearls, we are taking you to the elite of the gem world here. Sapphires are not semi-precious, they are classified as precious gemstones. You've got precious opportunity here, and even more so coloured sapphire. I'm not saying blue sapphire, we might still be able to source a little bit of blue sapphire, but any coloured sapphire, in particular, Steve said orange and pink is impossible impossible to get hold of at the moment. Now, if that's the case, and everybody else is experiencing the same thing within the jewellery industry, and I've got to remind you, we have buying power pretty much above most places. Our buying power makes that people come to us before they go to anywhere else. Based on that fact, if we can't get hold of it, then nobody else can. And if that's the case, you know what's going to happen when it does come to market. What happens when you can't get hold of something and it comes to market? The price goes up. And that's what we've got to anticipate. We have bought this before the price hike. We have bought this before the drought of this gemstone. And because of that, we are bringing you a price tag we cannot honour any other time than now. Specific meeting held 2 days ago with our boss, Steve, who said categorically, sapphires and tanzanite, we're talking about limited availability. We will not see this gemstone coming into our vaults regularly over the next couple of weeks, months, and potentially a year of not being able to access this gemstone. So with that in mind, the quality of this sapphire is what you are going to rejoice in, and it's the quality for the price tag. This is the reason you need to buy it right now, because you have got the chance to get the ultimate strand of pink sapphire for £19.95. Now, if I can just take a second, because I know there's probably a lot of people who go, oh, she has to say that. That's her job. She's got to make sure that I buy it, so therefore she's going to tell me that it's not available. Genuinely, I've sat in this hot seat and also on our sister channel of Gems for 10 years. My integrity is paramount to the reason that I'm still here 10 years with the knowledge that when I sit here, I'm telling the truth as far as I know it, with the information that I'm given and the information that I can gain throughout the world. This is the facts that I can give you. I wouldn't be here. I'd be kicked out of the building if I didn't have an integrity to tell you what I know and only what I know. There's no point in me making something up, because, you know, the World Wide Web, well, you have access to pretty much everything on the World Wide Web in terms of information. So what I'm telling you is what I have been told, what we are experiencing right now within our buying power. We are not seeing this gemstone coming into our vaults because there is such a short supply of it. Coloured sapphire is of a limited availability. And the other day when I did orange sapphire, I didn't know that. When I did orange sapphire and we sold out of the orange sapphire, I did not know that it was such a short supply. And yeah, I'm going to say exactly the same thing on this one. Pink sapphire, short supply, you're not going to see a lot of it. If it does come back into the vault, I cannot guarantee that price tag. I genuinely can't. It's one of those you must highlight.
Delivery service.
Are you kidding?
Takes a lot for Barry to come on air, my word.
Barry! From you? Or you're just the delivery service?
Just a delivery service. Are you sure?
Oh, Barry, I was getting all excited there. I was like, oh, Barry. Oh. Oh, I feel like I'm going to cry. What does it say? What does it say? What does it say? It says Pam, but I'm thinking, Pam, why have you sent me some?
Ooh.
I don't even know who they're from. It's got to be. Oh, a little bit of romantic music there going on.
Well, let's hope it's the husband, because so many people out there have now seen that.
Imagine, the husband's now texting me going, darling, I can tell you it's not me. Darling, I can promise it's not me. Oh my goodness me. Oh, they're beautiful. Oh, well, I do think it's probably my gorgeous husband, and bless him, because we won't see each other at all. We won't see each other at all over today because I'm working all day, back-to-back shifts. So he did say to me yesterday, or the day before yesterday, he said, you know that we haven't seen each other for Valentine's. Oh, thank you. We haven't seen each other for Valentine's for about 10 years. And he said, you know, I understand that you take a shift on, but actually I've taken 3 shifts on Valentine's. He said, to really make sure that we're not seeing each other. It kind of seems quite a lot of taking 3 shifts to not see each other. Oh, bless him. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I feel so honoured. So I feel loved and everything, which is lovely. We have got, we've got a winner. Yay! Okay, we've got a winner for our Valentine's question. The question was, Cupid is whose son? The answer is it Venus? Oh, Amelia and Mike both got it wrong. They thought they knew the answer, but it's Venus. Is hey Venus, and the winner, and it was just a random person. It wasn't the first person who texted. It was just a random selection. Is Shirley Jones. Oh, Valentine's treat for Shirley. Shirley, it is a Valentine's themed scoop, including little hearts. You've got colours coming at you, thick and fast. You've got a beautiful bead scoop coming your way. That is your bead scoop, a Valentine's bead scoop, and it's yours for getting the just as simple as texting in. That's it, just texting in. Great to have your company today. Oh, I'm so excited about those flowers. Nobody ever does things like that for me.
Isn't it? It really is. When you get surprised like that, it's fabulous, isn't it?
Yeah. The thing is that I'm rubbish with keeping flowers alive, so they'll probably only last a couple of days. Oh, but the gesture, oh, I feel so loved. Thank you. Thanks, my gorgeous. I'm presuming it's my husband. I mean, imagine if it's not.
Really embarrassing if it's not.
He's going to be so gutted if
I think
it's
he's
not
on the phone now to a private investigator.
She goes away for a lot of days. She says she's on television, but maybe she's not. Okay, we have got for you. Well, I did mention it earlier on, and a lot of people's ears pricked up when I said the words, not just fire opal, not Ethiopian opal, which we have had the luxury of owning over the past couple of weeks. But this time we're taking you to a different location altogether, and that therefore gives you a totally different gemstone beauty. Mexican fire opal. My heart beats a little bit faster every time I say this. From the Jalisco region of Mexico, we are sourcing some of the ultimate, the epitome of finest opal the world has ever seen. Now, 95% of opal sourced is from Australia. 95% is sourced from Australia. So when you're then sourcing a tiny percentage, that's 5%, that's then split between probably two main areas. Those two, potentially three, because there's a little bit of Brazil. There is Brazilian opal, but I wouldn't say that that's a high yield. The only two other locations that you're sourcing graded qualities like this is Ethiopia and Mexico. And Mexico is an absolutely defined quality of opal. This is the colour that really releases vibrancy, the boldness of a colour. And I haven't even talked about the graduation of colour. I do need to do that though, because if we do a little pan across, you'll instantly see that colour range. Yellows, burning oranges, vivid reds. Now when you think about Mexico, what do you think? Do you know what I think? I think chili.
And you think heat immediately, don't you?
You do. Yeah. I think chili hot. Yeah. I think spicy. I think, you know, almost sombreros and you know, that kind of...
Purple white sand.
Bang on! That's it, Mike. It's exactly the thing. It's just that if you think of what Mexico is, and if you take something like... Caribe amethyst. If you go to Caribe, it's right beside the Victoria Falls where we source the gemstone from, and the colours around the area of the Caribe amethyst is almost identical to the colour of the gemstone. And what I find interesting, and maybe it's Mother Nature just connecting to the environment where the gemstones are, I find it quite interesting that many of the time the location often has the reflection of the colours of the stone that you find within. This is totally unique. This is from the Jalisco region of Mexico. think spicy, think hot, think vivid, think passionate, vivacious colours. This is a totally different look you're going to create for your jewellery when you're working with this type of ingredient. It's going to give you a real sense of wow. And you know, I don't know about you, but part of me thinks you don't need to do anything other than restrand and add a clasp. Don't you think? Because the graduation of colour, because the hard work's been done for you. This is the type of strand that will make you look like you've paid hundreds of pounds when actually you're not even paying well. Let's talk about price, shall we, Kim? Kim, my producer, wants me to talk about price tag. Kim, you need to select because you've deselected yourself. Kim wants me to talk about price. And she says, and I genuinely don't know the answer to this, she says she wants me to guess. Right. And I promise you I don't guess because I've got such a problem with my earpiece. Sometimes I can hear things and sometimes I can't. So I actually genuinely don't know. Linda, I'm going to get you to do the same thing. I want you to guess the price tag. And I'm going to hold this up against the neckline so you can see it as a necklace would be. Now let's work on the principle. We're not actually guessing on the price of the ingredient, like you're buying a strand. I want you to price this as what, if you saw this on somebody else's neckline as a necklace, what you would think they paid for it.
Knowing the gemstone.
Knowing the gemstone. Because I mean, this is, for those of you who know your gem, you know that this is Mexican fire opal because of the colour, the heat of the colour. You've really got that vivid quality. I'm going to say, and because I know the price that we do strands similar to this in necklaces on our sister channel, I'm going to say £49.
I was going to go up 10, 59.
Were you?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
only because there was a Mexican fire opal outside the other day when I was looking in there, just one.
Yep.
Just literally just one set in 9 carat gold, and that was double figures. So I thought, well, it's Jewellery Maker, so we'll go around 59.
Okay. Now I think that we're actually being quite conservative, and I don't know the price tag of this strand. I genuinely don't know the price tag, but we're saying 49 for me. Linda says 59. I'm thinking, because I'm thinking necklace, I'm going to take away £10 based on the fact that I haven't added in a clasp. I'm going to take down, so I'm going from 49, I'm going to go to £39. £39. What do you mean, Linda, don't look up. Genuinely, Linda, don't look.
Well, there was a 4 there, and a 9, and a 5. We weren't that far away.
We weren't.
And a pound sign.
We got the right currency.
Yeah.
£14. What? Don't forget that we're talking about a tiny percentage of all opal found is found in this location. 95% of opal is sourced from Australia. So 5% of all opal in the jewellery industry is actually from alternative locations. And that's just not one location in the Jalisco region of Mexico. Actually, that's Mexico. There is a bit of Brazil, but actually it's Ethiopia and Mexico that contend against opal for that 5%. And 5% of all yielding opal that comes to... And I will just also remind you that much of the opal that we source never comes to air. Much of the opal that we are offered never comes to our building because it's not good enough. It hasn't got the quality that we would put our name to, and that's another part of it. You know, this 95% that comes from Australia and the 5%, that 5% is any quality of opal, not gem quality and certainly not Jewellery Maker quality. And that's what defines us, because many is the time people don't just talk about the great pricing, people will often talk to us about our pricing for our quality, and that's why you come back to us time and time again. And I will, you know, when you read the Wall of Fame, non-stop shop is what often we're called at, because you can get tools, you can get ingredients, you can get everything you want, and the prices are so competitive that really, why would you go elsewhere? Other than to just make sure that you make your price comparison, other than to just get that sense of, oh, well, it could be that much, and go to our sister channel. You know, I've just given you that price tag of $49.95 for that necklace because I have worked on our sister channel And there this afternoon, you know, 3 till 7, you could join me this afternoon. There's every chance I could have a beautiful Mexican fire opal pendant. I could have a Mexican fire opal ring and be in £100 plus price mark when it's in gold. And that's why you've got to make sure you do your research. I don't mean to research in terms of buying elsewhere, because I don't think you'll get a competitor who can compete with us, but it's the research to then know how good we are, just to quantify and almost just to verify why you come to us, why you trust us. And there is a lot of trust, and we do always really appreciate the trust that you have in us, and we never want to let you down. One of the things that I think both myself, Kim, Claire and Mike and Amelia and Linda, you know, working for a business like we do, a family run business, the one word that sits as absolute paramount is an integrity. And that's such an important part. I mean, obviously, Linda, you have another business that you run, and the word integrity is essential to make a business successful.
Well, if you've got integrity, instinctively you'll get people to trust you anyway, won't you? So that's the thing. But there's no point in being anything else, really, is there? Because at the end you get found out. So you tell the truth.
And that's
all
why,
the time.
After 10 years, I know I sit here with, and not just integrity for the business, but for myself. Because if I don't tell the truth, somebody's going to come back and say, hang on, Vix, you said that last week, and then you're changing up this week. Why would I do that? You know, it's just shooting yourself in the foot, isn't it? No point in it. And also, my family motto is treat people as you want to be treated yourself. I wouldn't want somebody to tell me something that wasn't true. I wouldn't trust somebody if they didn't give me the truth. And that's why, for me, treat people as you want to be treated yourself, and you'll never go far wrong. And that's the kind of the ethos of the company. If you get great price tag, pass the price tag on, and then you know that you're doing everything you can to be integral to the actual passion of who we are. And that's giving you great prices on great product. That is when we go into Valentine's value. It's double V. Yes, we're going for Valentine's value. Big up the V's. Yes, we are going Valentine's value deal. This. And when you advertise something of being value, I have to say that, Kim, it's almost like red rag to a bull with Kim. Isn't it, Kim? I'm not calling you a bull. That's it. But you are quite passionate and steamy like that now, aren't you? Especially on Valentine's. She says not today. She's not feeling very well. This is red rag to a bull when you say value and put it in front of Kim, my producer, because that's like saying, come on then, come on, can you do it? Can you make it real value? Can she ever? Can she ever? Oh, you've even gone with heart shape. Oh, you're good. Oh, you're good. I tell you what, pay rise for Kim. If my bosses are watching, I think she needs a pay rise. Kim says she agrees, oddly. Oddly, Kim agrees. She says no, she just does it for the love. She doesn't need a pay rise, she just does this for the love of it. We have got here, what an exceptional Valentine's value deal this is. 2 hearts, 1 plain heart and 1 decorative heart mould. Now, I went to just a small craft exhibition probably about 3-4 weeks ago now. And no, 3 weeks ago. And I went and it was a small craft exhibition, but there was moulds being sold, and it's an exhibition. So when it's an exhibition, you think they're going to be the best value, really, don't you? You think that people are going to do exhibition prices. I was looking at between £5 and £10 for a single mould. One single mould, £5 to £10.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, another thing that I do is cake decoration.
Yeah.
And my silicone moulds I've had for a long, long time, and they then cost me upwards of £5.99. Then, and we're going back 15 years.
Yeah.
So then, and to be honest, the ones I've got haven't got the mould mobility.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They're quite static, the ones that I've got. So those are absolutely fantastic for most mediums. Well, all mediums.
Yeah, because it's not just enamel, it's enamel.
Yeah, exactly. There's loads of mediums you can use it for.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
they're
particularly
very
out there, you know, if you are a cake maker, that's going to be just a great investment anyway.
Yes, don't use them for both though. Don't do cake and then do, because that probably wouldn't be a great
They're
thing.
completely washable. I put mine in the dishwasher.
Oh, really?
Yes, I do. Yeah, well, I'm not saying do that. test it out first. But no, honestly, I do. I put mine in the dishwasher. They're fine. Yeah. Because I've made some candles as well. You see, so.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
With the mould.
Yeah, and soap.
And soap. Oh, Lindy, you're clever. Either that or you're crazy.
Or I'm bonkers, yeah.
2 heart-shaped silicone moulds. We'll show you the jewellery that you could be making. Now, those are the exact heart from this mould. That's the kind of, and actually, you could get this exact heart with these colours, I think I'm right in saying, because you've got ruby red and you've got deep gold. Gold, look at me, I'm talking posh all of a sudden. Gold, deep gold. Then on top of that, you're also going to get your hour-long technique DVD for your jewel enamel. With Liz Welsh and myself, we're going to take you through how you can create some wonderful jewellery. If you're already into enamel, perhaps you saw Laura Binding showing you the potential of enamel yesterday, and I think a lot of people made the purchase of yesterday's enamel because you really do see endless potential. Solitaires you can create, beautiful charms. You can do so much with enamel. And I've done key rings with my children. In fact, the last school holidays, my two children, I've got a 3-year-old 2 days ago. Yeah, it was his birthday. Zach's 3 now. How has that happened? I've survived 3 years. Zach's 3, my daughter's 5. I then had my niece who's 6 and I had my nephew who's 10, and we all sat together and we all made key rings. Different moulds. They all chose different colours to make their key earrings, and it was great fun. So it's a really good medium to be able to do with the kids as much as it is for the adults. And the jewellery that you can create is something different, as well as, you know, accessories, and you could do charms and key fobs and things like that. It's really good fun. And it's versatile. It's the type of thing that once you've tried, you can keep on trying. Now, you know how we're going back to this word value. We're going for double V, of course, because it's Valentine's value. The price you should be paying on this bundle, you're getting both moulds with the enamel and the DVD, is £21 and 60 pence. £21 and 60 pence. Now that's basing the price tag of these enamels, even at this moment, these enamels being in a sale price at that £21. Now these should be £4, and at the moment they are in the sale, and we're basing our pricing on the sale price of these pots. Now you've got 2 moulds, you've got your 2 heart-shaped moulds, 1, 2, and as I say, I couldn't find a heart-shaped mould in the exhibition any less than £5, and they were nowhere near this kind of decorative quality. How do you fancy all of this for £12? That's nearly half price. That's nearly half price. It's got to be 40% off at least. It's got to be, and that's actually also adding in the fact that we're already discounting the enamel anyway. That's already discount. That's a crazy price point. Yeah, that is definitely Valentine's value. I think it's fair to say that the bull has won. I did say that Valentine's value was like red rag to a bull for our Kim. The bull has won. Yes, the Matador had no chance with Kim around. Absolutely amazing. What a star she is. These are definite what you've got to be classifying as Valentine's value. And if you love enamel, well, you're going to love this. I actually have both of these colours, and I have worked with these again with the kids, and I did ruby red, and then I sprinkled the gold on top. So I set the enamel and then I put the gold like little twinklings, a little bit like a pearlescent kind of quality, and I didn't want it to be really gold. I just wanted to have sparkles of gold, and I did that with the gold, and it worked wonderfully well. And you just literally take the heat gun and you're just like that. Yeah, I think that's must have where I got it from. I'm not suggesting that I came up with the idea. Of course, that's Liz's idea. But it did work, and even if I can do something like that, then anybody can do it. Because I'm definitely not, I'm not the most creative lady. A couple of people have been texting in because we have just brought you the purple pearls. I have got coming your way one more Valentine's value deal. Then you've got your Deluxe Elite Cream Pearls. Everybody takes a deep breath in. Yep, Deluxe, the creme de la creme. And these are the kind of pearls you can see. Oh, I found a picture of Angelina Jolie. You can see Mrs. Obama. Can't remember her first name. Michelle Obama. You can see these on the necklines of some of the world's most respected. Actually, if you want to talk about Marilyn Monroe, this is the lady who is renowned for femininity, but a little bit of sexiness. And she wears pearls all the time. When you see the photographs, loves pearls. And you've got that chance to get classic pearls coming your way. Before that, am I doing another back? That we did. Oh man, this is good. Oh, colour. Now this deal is phenomenal. Ready for better than half price deal? Better than half price. Not those kind of advertisements that say up to, in tiny words, 50% off. I don't like that. I don't feel comfortable with it. I kind of just want to say, tell me as it is. Do it in black and white. Don't go up to 50% off, because actually in reality most of the deals are like 10%, 20%. It's still good. I'm happy with just getting a discount. Don't pretend that it's 50% when it's not. This is not 50%. This is not 50% discount. This is more than 50% discount. More, better than half price deal. That's why it's another Valentine's value offer. It should be, and let's see if you can do your maths on this one, after I couldn't, £27.05. Should be. Now, if there's probably a lot of people going, hang on, 27, better than half price. That means it's going to go it's going to go to less than £13.50. Less than £30. Now, I'm not just offering you strands. I'm stranding it. I've got satin cord. I've got jump rings, and I'm saying better than half price. Better than half price deal. You've got your stars. They are exquisite. Oh my goodness me. I reckon people are going to be buying this bundle just for these stars. Oh, I've not seen these. They're seed beads of stars. Seed bead stars? When have we suddenly had seed bead stars in?
Wow. I've not seen them neither.
I've never ever seen anything like this. These are seed bead stars. I've never seen these before. Linda, you've never seen them before?
No, I haven't. No, honestly, I haven't.
Apparently, we might have some in adventuring, but we don't think we've got anything. Seed bead stars within a bundle that is better than half price. Can I reiterate? Better than half price. And I've already got people who say yes to this. That's Carol, that's Georgia, congratulations. I'll probably Georgina. I've also got buyers in Yorkshire, Merseyside, Worcestershire. I've got Flintshire, London, Yorkshire, Aberdeenshire. If you want to join us, you're going to have to be fairly sharpish, because I tell you what, better than half price, including these beautiful seed bead stars. Beautiful addition. You're going to get 3 lots of satin cord, so that's 30 meters of satin cord, and you're also going to get 100, 200, 300 jump rings for better than half price deal. This is definitely Valentine's value. We're definitely going for a double V deal. Yes, Valentine's value coming your way, better than half price. Wow. Wow. I mean, that looks even more impressive when you see it like that. Looks even more impressive. £12.95. Even if I took away the jump rings and the satin cord and said £12.95, I would expect those to sell out by themselves, because those stars, when you consider the detail of craftsmanship, when you consider the intricacy of each one of those individual stars being cut, I mean, these are not stamped out by machine. This is not about mass production of a machine that takes a piece of plastic and molds it into a star shape. Exact opposite. It's that formation of that this is it. This is the time to buy a deal of deals. I've got loads of people multi-buying on this, and again, I would actually say, even though you're getting quite a lot for your money, this is a multi-buy, because once you start working with this type of strand combination, you absolutely know you're going to get compliments. You're going to get people saying, could you make, would you make, can I have? And when you've got that, you need to know you've got the ingredients good to go. Make your money when you're wearing jewellery that is your advertisement for quality. How many have I got on the phone lines? I tell you what, phone lines are busy on this deal. Better than a half price. Valentine's value. I've got queues of around about 30 seconds on the phone lines. You do need to check out your baskets. I don't want you to lose out on this deal. I have got limited availability. If you would like to join us, 0800 644 655 is the dial. You can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com. £12.95. Better than half price. Better than half price. A phenomenal value offer. It says value behind, and actually the reality is this is value. An amazing feature opportunity. Huge congratulations. £12.95 is all you pay. Better than half price. I love that star shape. I'd just buy that just for the stars.
Well, it's just incredibly feminine, isn't it? You know, stunningly feminine. You're going to create completely feminine yet sophisticated jewellery, but you're going to appeal across the age gaps, aren't you? I mean, you can imagine little ones saying exactly what you've just said about the stars, and then oldies like me as well saying exactly what you just said about the stars. And because they're tiny and because they're star cut, they have an iridescence to them, strangely, don't they? They have, like, you can see the sort of lavenders and silvers bouncing off of them.
It's just wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Huge congratulations. Huge congratulations, you got that one. And in many ways, you know, when you've got such a great deal like this one, in many ways when you see such beauty and such great value, you kind of go, gosh, where do you go to next? You know, how do you keep on bettering yourself? The only answer, there is only one answer from a deal like this and the beauty of a bundle like this. There is only one answer, and the answer can be found in deluxe, luxury, elite pearls. This is the exquisite, highest end pearls we have in our vaults right now. For me, this is the type of strand that you have been waiting for from us, because we've brought you some great quality at lower price points, but what we've not done is taken you to the next level. You know, I feel like we've hit our capabilities of bringing you great value pearls, but what we haven't done until now is that we've given you the great value and taken you to that next higher echelons. We have literally on this strand we're taking you to designer, elite, top grade pearls. It doesn't get better than this. Now, if we take those strands of pearls that we've seen over the past couple of weeks and then taken on board some of the fantastic reviews that we've received, and of course we've not just had reviews from people saying how beautiful they are, we've also had people telling us about their valuations. Not just once, but we've received a number of people saying, I've made a pearl necklace from this strand, it cost me this much, and 10 times the valuation has come back in. So it's cost me £10, and actually a valuation has come in at over £100. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? Making a purchase, making your own jewellery, and then getting a valuation made by a jeweller shop, perhaps your local jeweller shop, that says 10 times the price that you paid. It's amazing. It's such an exciting opportunity. And if you want to be experiencing that kind of opportunity, then you need to work with deluxe pearls. You need to be working with this grade of pearl, and it's a big pearl. It is a big pearl. If you got the purple, I would match it with the creams. I definitely would go with your creams and whites, because we all know that to get a timeless classic piece of jewellery in a collection of this calibre and of this quality, you'd be handing over a lot of money. You saw earlier on we gave you that fantastic price range that I did on the website. Literally I just typed into a search engine about luxury size pearls, and the price tag £950, £350 for a bracelet. Most of them were sitting in gold. I have to say the clasps were gold, apart from one piece where I found silver, and that was still over £300. I did find one for £79, but again it gave me no identity to the size of the pearls. It actually was, I think from what I could tell to my eye, it was probably a 5 to 7 mil. It wasn't a luxury size, but it was the kind of price I wanted to give an identity. You can pay 79. And actually, I know that Kim, you went onto a department shop website, didn't you? A department shop, not a jeweler's shop, not a designer jeweler's shop, not even a select jeweler's boutique, but just your local department shop. One of the world's most, with the UK's most recognised names in department shops. Your price tag for a pearl necklace, not classifying as a deluxe pearl necklace, just as a pearl necklace with a silver clasp, £225. That's not going to any kind of reputable jewellers, that's going to your local department shop and paying £225. This is the kind of quality pearl that we have from our viewers, experiences of you making up your jewellery and then getting valuations 10 times the price of what you paid to make it. 10 times the price. And this is another echelon. This is another layer of quality to what we've been giving you recently. This is the creme, the elite, the deluxe, the luxury, and the luxury for less. Brand new luxury pearl strand. It's not going to hang around for long, and it's yours for the taking. £24.95. Now I can guarantee one thing. I can guarantee one thing. That if you have 30 days to do your research, then I do not believe that you will send this strand back if you do research. I want you to genuinely, I almost plead, I beg, because I know lots of times when I do my research, and I do show you, have we got that those websites, guys, just to show everybody, because I don't want to just talk about it, I want to show you, this is my research at 8 o'clock this morning, but you've got exactly the same opportunity to do the same research, you've got exactly the same chance, you've probably got more time than I have, you've got 30 days to do your research and find those prices that could compare to this type of quality, size, luxury and price tag. £24.95 for this type of price tag is truly unmissable. These are the elite, the elite. Have we got those slides, guys? Well, okay, it looks like the system's deleted them. You saw them around £950, £350, £350 for a bracelet. For a bracelet. I mean, it's not ridiculous, because actually in some ways you do have you know, that thought process of that's it, yeah, I mean, look at that, that's just a strand of pearls, beautiful, they are deluxe, they're 11 to 12 millimeters, so similar size, £900 plus. £900 plus. And as I say, I'm not questioning the quality. I love the quality of those pearls, but I'm just looking at that price tag, and I just want us to remind ourselves that that's the kind of price you could expect. Take another strand, do the bracelet, because it's the bracelet, I think, probably. So yeah, that's it. Look at that bracelet. Beautiful bracelet, no doubting. It's in yellow gold with a clasp, but it's just a clasp that's yellow gold. It's not the findings that are other than the clasp. £350 for that beautiful bracelet. And then you've got the chance, create your own look, and your top quality pearls that we have in our vaults right now, £24.95. And I promise you, I genuinely promise you, I did not go and search for the highest prices. I didn't do that. I genuinely typed in luxury size pearl necklace, I think I must have typed in. I think I even typed in silver, and most of them came in luxury pearls, and most of them was in gold, but that's fair dues. And you know what? those prices are just a reflection of what perhaps you should expect to be paying for that kind of quality of pearl. You can do your own research, 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not happy, send it back. Don't think you're going to do that. Maria is pretty happy because you've joined us. Esther's joined me and you've got 2 strands. Congratulations, Esther. Karen's also got 2 strands. Congratulations. And you've got yours in Kent. Right, I still got the Tanzanite rounds to fit in. Tanzanite rounds to fit in. Oh, let's stick with the theme of Valentine's. Yes. It's hard to forget that it's Valentine's when you're dressed like this. Just a little bit. And for those of you who haven't, I've just received a special delivery of flowers. I know! Like I'm loved in everything, huh? Like, no, it's not lovely. But I don't know who from. Not even... Say again?
Secret admirer?
Secret admirer. It better be my husband. Otherwise my husband may have something to say about it. I have a feeling my husband may have issues if it's not from him. And actually the issue will be that I'll be having a right Barney with him saying, why didn't you buy me the flowers? Exactly. What's that about? I did think this morning, I checked my bags, right? I was thinking, he hasn't put a card in, and I've left a Valentine's card for him, right? I've left it so that he knows that right? I was thinking, he hasn't put a card in my bag, right? I haven't got a Valentine's card even, but it's okay, it's just Valentine's. I know he loves me. I don't need a card. And then in the back of my mind, I'm going, it would have been nice though. It would have been nice if he'd have put a card in. And then he sends me flowers. And as I say, if he hasn't sent me flowers and he hasn't even given us a card, well, you can imagine what's going to be happening in the Brown family in the next few days. And you didn't buy me a card even. I wouldn't do that to him. We have got for you, love is in the air. Love is in the air. Everywhere I look around. I want to start, right, you've got 5 minutes to text me. 5 minutes to text me, right? What's the most romantic or the most unromantic thing that has happened to you on Valentine's? Not just this week or this today, over the past few years. What's the most romantic? Or alternatively, what's your least romantic thing that has happened to you for Valentine's? Text in 60777. You've got 5 minutes. We've just got 5 minutes because it's a busy show. 5 minutes to text in. JM Studios, where you start your text. Give us your name and tell us your story. 60777. Normal network charges do apply. It's just for fun, but it'd be great to hear from you. Your favourite Valentine's gift, or perhaps alternatively, what's been the worst? I do remember somebody texting in saying that they got a wet kipper for their Valentine's gift, and then it was a ... ex-husband, hence the X. They do. If you do want to text, it'd be great to hear from you. Tell us about your romantic gestures, or perhaps your unromantic. Let's talk about romance though, because love is definitely in the air with our carnelian hearts. Puffy shaped hearts, these beautiful warm shades of colour, these wonderful dynamic tones. Milky creams, you've got these beautiful canary tones, and then topping it all off, you've got your reds and your oranges from your carnelian. Now these are really versatile. These are very, very you know, the kind of stone that you can multiply and maximize on over and over again, thanks to the shape and of course the coloring. If you do want to join us on this, the price that you should be paying on this strand, because check out what's behind me. Valentine's value. The price you should be paying is £8.45. Kim doesn't like that price. She says, yes, it's value, but it's not Valentine's value. And you know how I said that pretty much everything today is more trade show style? Trade show style pricing as well. £6.45 is all you pay for this spectacular carnelian puffy heart strand. And there is a versatility to heart shapes, and there is a versatility to carnelian as well, isn't there, Linda?
Yes, exactly. Carnelian, I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, Vic, but the Victorians used it to carve cameos.
That's
with.
right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So it is an incredibly versatile gemstone. And if you look at some of those Victorian carnelian cameos, they've got that glorious amber tone sort of popping from it and everything.
Well, amber was a Victorian gemstone.
Exactly,
that was,
exactly.
Carnelian, from actually just preceding the Victorian era, a real reflection of hierarchy, money. It was a gemstone that said, I have money, especially when you wore the likes of the carnelians and cameos. It was a reflection of luxury, and I think because of the richness of the colour, it reflected money,
Yeah,
it reflected social standing. And I think actually even to present day, you could say that about most gemstones that have that opulent quality. Amethyst is a reflection of luxury because of its quality of colour.
Without a doubt. But carnelian isn't necessarily one of those gemstones that if you ask somebody to name 5 gemstones, carnelian, perhaps to the lesser informed, it won't come off. And that's a shame, because it is a stunning gemstone, especially with those, it's almost translucent whites coming through, creams coming through to those very, very deep amber colours. Incredibly useful as a, to make jewellery with, because it definitely suits all skin tones, without a doubt. It suits all skin tones.
Yeah, it does. And what I've done is I've put it alongside the Mexican Fire Opal. And how good does that look?
Stunning.
I mean, it feels like they were meant to be together. If you got the Fire Opal, something says that you've got to get these carnelian hearts, because they do work extremely well together. And if you're going to get the carnelian hearts and you haven't got the opal, is there any opal left, Kim? She's going to check, but she doesn't think so. And if there is, there's probably 1 or 2 strands left. If you want that Mexican Fire Opal to work alongside the carnelian hearts, it's all gone, has it? Well, now I'm going to reverse it then. If you've got the opal, you need to get the hearts, because as you can see, they work so well together. Perfect combination. Now, sticking with the hearts, brand new today. Brand new today. Check this out. Fancy jasper. And look at the green. That is a fantastic, and then very much dramatic shade of green. I love it. I do love it. It's almost worldly. No, that's a silly. I don't know whether that's even a descriptive way to do. I mean, it's quite planetary.
Yeah, it is. Astonishingly enough, I put a kit together which was all the strands were fancy jasper. Right, and by the time, I forget who was presenting me that day, but by the time presenter had come to here, it had gone. Literally, you know, hadn't had a chance to come over. And that was, I think, 4 or 5 strands of fancy jasper in a kit. And because of the diversity of the cuts, the colours and everything, you know, it really, I'd got some with sort of minty holes in the middle, you know. And everybody loved it.
You know what I think it is? It's because it's versatile.
Very.
I think jasper is a we mustn't underestimate jasper as a gemstone ingredient. I think for a lot of us, because we have the privilege of being able to bring it to you in different shapes and sizes and different cuts, etc. I think sometimes we become the, oh yeah, it's jasper. Oh yes, it's just, and actually that doesn't do this gemstone any justice at all, because it really does offer you some of the most impacting of colours, that quality of pattern as well as richness. It really does have a worldliness about this luxury. Over 500 carats of jasper, over 500 carats. Right, take that 500s, and then if I stick with the word 5, whereabouts do you think I should be going on this price tag? I'm sticking with 5. 500 carats, $5.95. That's just shy of 100 carats for £1. Am I right in saying that? Just over 100 carats per pound. A pound these days can be spent within a second and you don't know what you've bought. A pound is something that gets stuck down the sofa and you don't care that much. You know, that's the thing. A pound can be just so easily dispersed of these days. We can't even buy a bottle of pop from our vending machine for £1. It's £1.10 in our vending machine. Exactly, Amelia. Amelia's just gone, oh! And you could get 100 carats of jasper, genuine gemstone, something that could last you a lifetime. And there's the reality. How long's that bottle of pop going to last you, Kim? About 15 minutes, she says. Well, actually, you could be talking 15 years for that equal pound being spent on jasper, because this gemstone has been created by Mother Nature over thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of years. And of course, that therefore means it's got a durability about it. It's got a sense of wearability that supersedes definitely 15 minutes from a bottle of pop. £1 for 100 carats. Give or take. I know it's not quite right. It's probably about £1.10. It probably is about £1.10, isn't it? The price of that bottle of pop that Kim's bought is probably the same price as 100 carats within this strand of jasper. That's the type of opportunity we're bringing you. That's got to be classified as Valentine's value. It has to be a Valentine's value deal, because that is quite exceptional. Huge congratulations to you. Oh! Now then, the other day when we were on air, and I've so just totally forgotten the lady's name who named this kit. Oh, it was in my head. Julie. Is it Julie? Judy. No. Oh man, I'm just got jelly for brains.
Tuesday, wasn't it?
Carol.
That's right.
Carol. Carol, and it wasn't even Judy or Julie. Carol from Real, you named this kit. You named it. The other day we had a bit of a competition, name a Valentine's kit, and this is yours. Carol, I'm in love with you. Oh, darling. Now, you did win, Carol. You won a fantastic piece of jewellery that was made by Anne on the day. So I would presume that you got that. Carol, if you are watching, we text in and let me know, did you get the jewellery for today? We made it so that we'd send it on the next day so that you would get it for Valentine's. So fingers crossed that did work. I'm not suggesting that it did, but I'm hoping that it did. Who knows with the post. We have... Gosh, this is not going to hang around now, is it? This is another 6-strander. Are you joking? You know how I said you had 5 minutes to tell us about your most romantic or your least romantic Valentine? Do you want to know? Who was it? Trisha? Are you joking? Trisha, my ex-partner, may I say this again, ex-partner, bought me a power hose for my Valentine's so that I could clean the patio. I tell you what, there was words in that household, that's for sure. I think the word was probably get out and don't come back. With the power hose, exactly. Yes, you kept the hose, but you got rid of the man. If you would like to join us in this next deal, well, I tell you what, you're going to have to power on in to this offer. We have got for you Cupid's Boutique. Cupid's Boutique. You selected that name, didn't you, Linda? For us?
I did, yes. I thought it was absolutely brilliant.
It was,
yeah.
And this is one of the most stupendous kits. How many have I got? Oh, I don't even have 100. I don't even have 100 of it. This is the kind of kit, give me 300 and I'll sell out of it. Not even 100 I have available on this. It's not hanging around. I can guarantee one thing, and there's not many things I can absolutely guarantee, but I'm going to guarantee this. This kit is going to sell out. Now, how can I be so definite about that? How can I be so guaranteed? Because this is the kind of kit that if I had 300, I'd still expect to sell out of. It's such a luxury of opportunity. This is how we bring you Cupid's Boutique. We are bringing you a combination of quality pearls and pyrite. Strand after strand, after strand, after strand, after strand, after strand. 6 strands, in fact. I was about to say 3 strands, but it's not. It's 6 strands in total, 4 of which are pearls. 4 of which are pearls. Pink, silver, grey pearls, cream pearls, heart-shaped rainbow pyrite, beautiful coated seed beads of pyrite, and you have all of this. It's just the beginning, you see, because you're also going to get your beading thread, your monofilament, and your elastic. You're going to also get your findings pack, 100 pieces of your findings, which includes a meter of chain, brand new findings, including a heart-shaped toggle clasp, including your earring clasps, which we've never done before. We're also bringing you heart-shaped head pins. We're bringing you your spacer beads. You're getting your S-shaped clasps of your cord endings. All of these are part of this findings pack. But it has to be the gemstones that we talk about. We've of course brought you the luxury of our pearls, and now we're bringing you the luxury for less in our pearls. We're bringing you 4 strands in this pearl pack, including adding to it 2 strands of your rainbow pyrite for one price. The price tag should be over £40. God, that's already an amazing price, isn't it? Over £40, £41.10 to be precise. And actually, are we sure we've done the right maths on that? 8, 12, 16, 18, 20. So if we worked out that each one of those strands, really? I mean, that's working out that each strand is about £6.90, something like that, is it? Yeah, £6.85 to be precise. £6.85 for each strand. That's for the, and that's obviously everything else for free. That's all your 100 findings for free and your threads for free. I'm just talking now about the strands. And we're already at £41.10 as your standard price. And I think for that kind of quality, £6.85 it is, for each one of those strands, is an absolute deal. And yet that's not even the price you're paying. Your price tag is just £24.95. That works out, I think that must be just over £4 a strand, and the rest is free. Your threads and your findings are free if you're working out at each strand. It's just over £4. Pearls, I mean, if I just take one, in fact, part of me doesn't want to take just one of the pearls. I want to take these 2 pearls and I want to just do a lovely twist, like so. Now, can you remember what the name of a twisted pearl strand is called? Ah, man, today I'm really not having a good day with my memory. It is, I know it's on the tip of my tongue as well. And it's not lariat. No. I've got a slide, I did the slides. Have you still got those pearl slides? We've definitely got it where it says the pearl names, because we've got opera, then you've got the, man, again, brain today is just not in action. I think the ear infection that I think I might have, I think it might be pushing out my brains.
It's not a twisted rope, is it?
No, twisted rope now.
It's beautiful.
Might be rope. Ah. It's got a proper name, hasn't it? I keep on wanting to go to Baroque, and I know that's not, because that's the shape of the pearls. Yeah, we all know what we're thinking about, but we all can't remember. Text in if you know what we're talking about, 60777. I did do a nice slideshow not so long ago about the different names, and it's the one thing that's eluding me. I tell you everything else, opera, princess, and we're all looking at each other going, how can we not remember this? But you could do that look with just 2 of the strands, and that's going to cost you less than £10. That combination, that twisted design, is going to cost you less than £10. If you do want to join us and create this look, you've got the chance to get this luxury for less design for £24.95. I do believe this will be a sellout kit, because of course we could have gone for 3 times that quantity that we have available, and it still probably wouldn't have been enough. Torsade!
Of course it is.
Man! The torsade,
yeah.
Multi-strand twisted pearl necklace is classified as a torsade. Apparently that was slide 9 out of 9 that Claire was scrolling through. I think that's called
Typical.
Sod's Law, isn't
Yeah.
it? But yeah, you got torsade. I could name every one of those other slides as well. I could literally take you through every one of them. The Princess,
but once
the
you
Opera.
see it, you know it, don't you? But it just eludes you.
But the twisted style, you could do that and still have another 2 strands of pearls
easily,
to work with, couldn't
absolutely,
you?
easily, yes.
But yet, you kind of have gone for a double strand
Yes,
there. But not in a twisted torsade.
Not in a twisted
style.
torsade, no. I don't know what that shape's called, but...
This is a double dropper.
It's a double dropper.
Yeah, that's lovely. I love how you've mixed with that combination.
I like, I like to do asymmetry. I like asymmetric necklaces particularly. And that's a version of it where you just on the one side make, sort of get the asymmetry. Excuse me, you've still got 2 strands going all the way through it, but you get the asymmetry by making that little droplet. Yeah. That little sort of waterfall on the one side.
You're so good at doing that though, Linda.
I think it's a natural thing.
Yeah, because it's so unnatural for me.
It is for lots of people, and I don't get that, but perhaps for me, that's just the way I live. That's just the way I see jewellery in my head.
But in your workshops and things like that, and in some ways that's something that you're going to be able to give people the chance to be, because you're not just doing the beginners workshop either, are you?
Yeah, I mean, we're doing the beginners workshop. That's an introduction to jewellery making, and then we're going to obviously follow on with an intermediate and then a more advanced consolidating techniques that we've used, and then go on to more design. I'm doing a soutache workshop as well, and anything else that they want to ask me to do.
I'm very excited about the soutache workshop. I'm very excited about
Yes, I mean that's growing now. That is. I've been asked to do a magazine article, so that just shows now it's hitting the. Yes.
You could just tell that it is. It's just that it's the technique. Well, if you actually go through the catwalks of spring and summer, macrame and soutache everywhere.
It's because big textile, and I sort of really exaggerate the big and then the textile. They can be either or, but big and textile together are really going to be huge this year.
Yeah. But then the thing is we talk about what's going to be in this year, and you could say pearls are always in. That's the wonderful thing about this.
They are so much of an investment. I was thinking when you were doing the cream pearls earlier, that if you ask 9 out of 10 people again, if you put strands and strands of gemstones, I think 9 out of 10 people would pick a pearl strand up. It's a little,
and know it.
And know it. Oh, they would know it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, identify it.
But I do meet people who say, "Oh, I'm not into pearls," and then I say, "Well, qualify that by saying yes, because there's no doubt you will." Good, you will, without a shadow of a doubt. That happens to a lot of people. They don't see it or do it at the beginning, but inevitably, at a certain point, you absolutely fall deeply
But
in love
I
with
think
them.
that pearls are, lots of people would classify them as very traditional, almost, you're heading to your very classic, your opera necklace or your princess necklace. But these days, pearls are big for the younger generation as well.
And that is proven by the fact that glass pearls and things like that are huge. And I'm talking about, absolutely. The pretendy stuff is huge. So if the pretendy stuff is huge, then the real thing is huger.
Yes, and more desired, and has more life to it, and more beauty to it in natural terms. And you've got this combination. How many have I got left of this kit? Sorry? Oh, interesting. I've got 15 available. And I have 15 people, and I'll give you the locations. I don't want to say names, but people who haven't checked out in locations. Somebody's just checked out. As I said that, I just saw it flick. Warwickshire, Buckinghamshire, and for those of you wondering where I'm looking, I've got a screen in front of me, so that's what I'm looking at now. Warwickshire, Buckinghamshire, Suffolk, Yorkshire, West Lothian, Caerphilly, Cambridgeshire, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I've got more people who've put in their basket now, who are either new basket buyers, so new buyers, or people who are obviously anonymous, who are buying on the web. If you don't check out the web right now, if you've put into your basket and you don't check out, I think you're going to lose out on this kit. So please do that. It literally, if you're putting it into your basket, does not reserve. It's like a wish list, and you've got to make your wish your reality if you actually want this kit. Because if somebody comes on the phone lines, they will literally just take what's in your basket, and then you'll come back to us and you go, but I've put that in my basket. Doesn't matter, you need to check out your basket to guarantee that it's yours. I think it's the fairest way, really, so it makes that everybody, phone lines and web buyers, equal. Of course, the web is faster in terms of making your purchase because it's one click. And you can check out your baskets as many times as you like per day and only pay 1p and P. So don't worry about that if you're thinking, oh, I have to check out just at the same time because I've got, you know, 1p and P. 1p and P, it just keeps on going. Of course, we've got our day show today. I believe that we've got something rather special happening today because we are relaunching the Kumihimo disc. So you've got an add it to your order for your Kumihimo disc with Sarah and with Becky. And then this evening, we also have the late show with Mark and Ed. No, it's Ali tonight, isn't it? I'm thinking, what day is it today? It's Ali. Ed was on yesterday. So there's loads of time for you to keep on adding to your order. It's going to be busy today. We're going to keep with the Valentine's value deals. We're going to stick with the Cupid's bonus deal. So that's going to happen all the way through today with lots of great offers. So show me what we're going to
Okay, you see the hearts on the end there?
I was looking at those.
Right,
okay.
Wicked. Obviously, because it's Valentine's Day, I wanted to get a heart shape in somewhere. I don't know what, I just did. But I'm not going to demo them using the beads in the kit, only simply because problems whatsoever. You've got your tiny faceted pyrites, purple pyrites, and your gorgeous little grey pearls, and I've done those honestly on the monofilament, no trouble at all. I'm saying that because obviously we weave in and out of one or two of the beads occasionally, but it's just a little bit easier. So I've got some gorgeous, I think, sunstone.
Yeah, you're working with the beading thread.
This is purely just to make it easier for you guys out there, hopefully, to see the demo a little bit better. We're going back to the good old popping 4 on into the centre. And this is the way we start lots and lots of projects, so don't get bored with it because it's a variation on a theme. We pull in again. Okay, now the next row is we put on the top. If you look at your, if you literally look, now this is back to front on the screen. So if you look at your 4 when you've got them in front of you on the top strand, okay, which for me is this one, okay? So if you look on the top strand this time and just pop on one of your designated beads, whichever one that you want to use in the kit, just 1 on there and then 2 on the side now. And then we're coming to that sort of point.
Yes.
So that's a 1.
Like it, got it, point.
Okay,
Nice.
what was that, right?
Yeah.
So there's your point,
yeah.
Okay? And then we're going to come up through the next bead. Okay, so our heart shape is happening really, really nicely. You can do this with really large beads or really tiny beads and sort of do a tumble of them. Say 4 mils and 2 mils would be nice. 1 more bead. Obviously, we're looking at the other side of the heart, so we know what we need to do. Okay, and then we come up through that very next bead. Let me just separate that so I can get it through and pull through.
And even if you're working with the monofilament, it's still got that, you know, on the pearls, it's still got that flexibility of being able to accommodate.
The thing with monofilament is it's extremely flexible, but it's exceedingly strong. So, you know, with pearls, if you're not knotting them and that, you need a little bit of strength. So if you're using the pearls out of the kit to make a heart shape, or any pearl to make a heart shape, then I think I would, you know, recommend that you use monofilament. And also it's sort of an elusive look, if you know what I mean. You can't see the mechanic. Whereas, I mean, to be honest, this heart weave produces a nice woven shape anyway within the weave. So if you want to use a coloured beading thread, it's quite a pleasant shape that evolves when you're weaving this heart. Now what we're going to do now is, you know, when we went through those top 2 stones there, well, we're going to come back onto this other, what did you call it?
Which bit? The cleft.
That one there, okay?
Oh, that's the belly.
That's
so the white part is the belly, remember. If you've got a big tummy, belly, it's the bulbous part of the heart, and the tip in, so the bit that cuts in, that creates the actual heart instead of a teardrop, is called the cleft. Yeah.
So cleft belly point, just the 3 or there are more?
Point, the wing. And the wing is is this area here.
Okay,
so you'd call it if you looked at a diamond profile, it's called the pavilion, so that's that angle there.
Yeah.
But in a heart, this area here is called the wing.
Right. Well, I'll try and remember that to look really educated.
And you know how I've remembered it? Like the wings of a dove. You know when you used to be young and you used to have to draw birds like that, and then that's it. It's the wing. So
I'll try and remember that now.
Cool.
So now on that top one that came through the from the preceding belly.
Good. Gosh, she's there. Go on,
Right, we're making a mirror image, obviously. So now all we do now is just turn around and go through that exact same bead that you've just come through.
Yeah.
Okay, and pull through. And now we should have our heart shape, which we have. Okay, so we've got our heart shape. I won't do this on air, but how to knot that off neatly and confidently is to take, it doesn't matter which one you take, that one or that one, but go around the perimeter of the shape until you meet this one here, okay? And then both threads will be coming out of exactly, and you can knot that off without it being seen at all, whereas if you knotted it off now, you're going across a gemstone.
Yeah, not
so go all the way around the perimeter, whichever way you want to go, and then knot off where the other one exits, and a little bit of jewellery glue or a little bit of nail varnish. And then to attach a heart shape, as I've done on those, is I've just put a little jump ring in the centre there, and then the little sort of the bail part of it is literally a head pin with a little loop over. I've made that quite busy, but I just quite like those pyrite hearts with the heart shape of the other gemstone as well. I mean, that probably is a necklace that you can wear on sort of anniversaries and Valentine's and things like that. But it was a privilege to work with so many pearls.
Lovely. £24.95. Looks like that is pretty much a sellout deal. Now then, we have done pearls today. We have done Mexican Fire Opal, and the other day I did say I didn't think that I would have so many gemstones that are collector's stones in one show, like I did the other day. And then this show comes along, and I go from Mexican Fire Opal to Deluxe Elite Pearls, mind the wings, to a phenomenal opportunity to own beryl. Now, when you start to talk about what beryl is to many people, beryl is probably a lady's name before anything else. But in the gem world, it is one of the luxury gemstones. Beryl can sit as a family heading. Now, when we start to talk about the umbrella of what beryl is, it's a species. In the gem world, you've got species, you've got groups, and then you've got individual types. And this is where we have to really break down what beryl is. Beryl, as an umbrella, has the rarity of commodity that includes the beauty of beryllium. Beryllium is a tiny percentage. It's an element within the Earth's crust that sit to less than 0.5% of the Earth's crust. Beryllium, which makes up beryl as part of its formation, is one of the smallest trace elements that there is in the world's crust that we have found to date. It is such an exceptional rare gemstone. Such an exceptionally rare gemstone. When we take that as a heading, an umbrella of rarity, we then have to take that umbrella and go to how the umbrella breaks down, like the family tree. And actually we want to take you through the different types of beryl that you can find, whether that be the rarest type and probably the world's most known type of precious gemstone, emerald. And I think then you've got to go with matching that these days is the kudos of aquamarine and morganite. The lesser gemstones that are known, not lesser in quality or beauty, but actually lesser in terms of renowned beauty, we're talking heliodor and goshenite. Those are pretty much the 5 feature aspects of beryl. And I have got one strand that is going to give you an opportunity to get all of these in one look. How about this? My head is just going, oh, how big? I was thinking 110 carats. My mind was racing thinking, oh my goodness me, which strand is this? I was thinking, genuinely, and I will just show you the reason that I didn't pick up, and I'll be absolutely honest, and it's better to be honest these days, isn't it? When I was looking at this strand, I knew there had to be here, and I was thinking, is it this small type? But that's the pink sapphire. But I know that's the garnet. I couldn't, because I was thinking to myself, can't possibly be beryl. These cannot. huge how big these gemstones are. Now, I did say to you we want to talk about the different types of beryl that you're getting here. Green beryl, emerald. Pink beryl, morganite. Blue beryl, aquamarine. Yellow beryl, heliodor. Clear beryl, goshenite. They are 5 feature gemstones in their own right, all sitting within the beryl family. The only thing that changes their colour is the trace element. Manganese is the trace element for morganite. I think I'm right in saying iron is the trace element found in an emerald, which is what defines it in its colour. So the different trace elements absorbed into this pure form of beryl is what creates its colour. Of course, goshenite has no trace element. It is the pure form of beryl. And that is what you're seeing in a full spectrum of gemstones within this one strand. You're getting every colour range, every opportunity to work with morganite, aquamarine, goshenite, heliodor, and even your lighter shades of green, so even a little bit of emerald quality coming through on this strand. And these are big, big gemstones. You have just said $18.95. Please don't tell me that. Please put it in. Please. What? What? What have you just done? Sorry, for those of you who don't know where I'm what have you just done? I'm looking at my producer, Kim, right now. Linda is looking like she's lost. Linda, at one point you just went like that. Oh.
Well, it's just one of those things that make you speechless, basically, and that doesn't happen much to me.
No, exactly. Does anybody ever use in the same sentence, and I know the answer is no, I don't even think that we've ever used the same sentence as $8.95, morganite, beryl, aquamarine, emerald, goshenite, heliodor. Do you ever expect in 110 carats? Hecky thump. That's dumbfounding. That is a genuine. When Kim said £8.95, I was thinking, oh, I've misheard that. That's literally my earpiece going again. It's not going to be £8.95. It's going to be $18.95. It's beryl. For goodness sakes, it's one of the most extraordinary species of a gem type. That umbrella we've discussed. This is the incredible rarity of beryllium being sourced. Beryllium is an incredibly scarce commodity in the Earth's crust. Less than 0.5% of the Earth's crust is made up of loads of different elements, and that includes this gemstone. Absolutely phenomenal. It's flying out, and rightly so. Congratulations, Norma, Noreen, Elizabeth, Jill. Congratulations, Jill Multibine. You can see there, Maria, Hannah, Irina. Just exceptional. I would have put another £10 on and be very happy for you. I'd have been very comfortable at $18.95. It's beryl for £8.95. My giddy aunt, that is good. Congratulations. Well, I tell you what, we've got plenty more deals where that came from. Keep on watching, because I've still got your perfect rounds of Tanzanite to look forward to. My Tanzanite presenter's pick. It's what you've been asking for, and we're delivering in the highest grade. I can't wait. It's coming straight up after our Wall of Fame.
That was quick. That was super quick.
Who's this? Maureen Vickers, aka Linda.
That was really quick.
Very quick action. Not really. It's just that Maureen's obviously made this before Linda's done the demonstration. She says, "Love is in the air." Oh, she's singing the song. Love is in the air, everywhere I look around. Oh yes, love is in the air for Maureen. Maureen. She says, you cannot have Love Week without a heart or two. So here is my entry to the Wall of Fame. These lovely faceted shell pearls were a mixed coloured strand from Jewellery Maker and really make these hearts look fantastic. Loving the show, loving the designer inspiration, and keep up the fabulous work. We will more. Thank you so... I think this is more. I think I do know more. Mo, if this is more who I know more... lovely to have your company. I know more.
You know more,
I think
do
it
you?
might be more than I know.
Oh.
And if it's not the more than I know, then...
Oh dear.
no more. Congratulations. I want more. 62 you are. Forget that one. Move on. Oh, more hearts.
Yeah, more hearts.
Oh, everybody's feeling very
Beautiful. And I
romantic.
think I know what these are. This is number 363. This is a little short, sharp and sweet email from Debbie. Debbie says, hi all, this week's entry is a puffy red wirework heart with rubies. Good luck everyone for the draw and happy Valentine's Day for Friday. And that's from Deb. That's lovely.
Yeah.
I like to see a background of the same colour as the gemstone, strangely enough. I really do like that.
Good.
Beautiful.
Especially with that kind of red.
Oh yeah.
I have Janice. Hi Janice, she said, having recently seen a fantastic demonstration by Debbie Bulford, big up de Bulford, on how to make a Byzantine bracelet which looked lovely but a bit complex, I decided to have a go. Luckily, her instructions, brackets, with the coloured ring diagrams were easy to follow. I attached a photo of my first attempt. I used brass saw-cut jump rings and some Hessenite, all from Jewellery Maker, and that's Janice. I think that's the amazing thing about Debbie, and I, you know, I've got to say, we are privileged to have the likes of Linda, Debbie, you know, all of our team of guest designers. They are such inspirations, but they're also exceptional at demonstrating. And I know that you say it all the time, and I'm just reflecting what you're saying back to us, to the likes of Linda and to Debbie. It's not just about being creative and seeing beautiful jewellery, it's actually then being taught how to do it, and then breaking something down like the Byzantine. For somebody like myself, I would naturally just go, oh, I couldn't do that, oh, I can't do that, because I just step away from it. But when you watch Debbie take you step by step, it just is go on, give it a go.
Absolutely.
It is that simple. And you know, thanks for you know, letting us know about Debbie's great demonstrations. I will pass it on to her. I know she'll be thrilled to hear from you. Thank you, Janice, and congratulations.
That's
You're 364.
fantastic, isn't it? Beautiful.
Excuse me.
I
Sorry.
mean, I'm a bit of a non-text person. I either like to see pictorials or be shown. I'm not very good at reading recipes, so I get exactly where that lady's coming from.
Well, Delia Smith's turned to she doesn't do books anymore. She does like
she does. You're
all
right.
of the,
You're absolutely right.
visuals.
Yeah, I remember reading that. Yeah.
She said, you know, I'm not looking into really go. I don't know whether she's never going to do books, but she said, actually, I found that demonstration and visuals is what makes the difference for people to be able to succeed.
Well, it certainly does for me, without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt.
I'm a visual as well.
I get a little bit bored with reading too much text. Right, this is 365 and it's a stunning charm bracelet, and it's from Helen in Cornwall. Hi all at Jewellery Maker, this is my very first piece of jewellery using rose gold plated silver, and it's so lovely to work with. And I hope to do many more, but I need a win, laugh out loud. I used the beautiful matrix box of garnet, amethyst, smoky quartz, moonstone pyrite, iolite, spinel and labradorite. Gosh, I said that. And they are perfect. With the fine heart chain, all from Jewellery Maker. Good luck to everybody in the draw. That's just that's what I was saying earlier about a multi-gem bracelet, you know, those the heart bundle that you had earlier. I just think any gemstone works together with any other gemstone.
Shows how far the jewellery goes as well.
Well, look at how many's left in the matrix box.
That's what I mean, look at how many's left.
There's absolutely tons and tons. It's not even made a dent.
No.
Not a dent.
Plenty more to
Beautiful.
be made. Donna, hiya, in Stafford, she says, here's my latest make, a Byzantine multicoloured bracelet using pink, blue, purple, black, gold and silver jump rings, all from your good selves. And I have to say, I think this is probably another one which has been inspired by Debbie, because I think the Byzantine has really hit home. We've got Debbie tomorrow, I think. I think I've got the luxury of having Debbie's company tomorrow for the morning show. So myself and Debbie, and I think I'm right in saying, in fact I know I'm right in saying, we're doing mixed mediums tomorrow. So it's going to be really, really interesting. For those of you who've perhaps had a little dabble into bits and pieces and you want to see how you can continue in mixing your mediums, tomorrow's a really big day for us, and we've got some brand new things that you've never been seen before. We have a big launch tomorrow. I'm not mentioning anything else other than it'll be worth watching. It's tomorrow's show at 9 o'clock with myself and Debbie, mixed mediums and something special going on. I'll leave it there. She does ask, are we doing the NEC this year? In March? The answer is no, we're not. We've got so much else going on at the moment. Obviously, we're now a 12-hour company. We're trying to make sure that we're concentrating on everything else going on in the live shows. So we're not doing the NEC this year. Perhaps we might do it next year, but at the moment, we want to make sure we're concentrating on giving you everything within our shows. So 366 you are, Donna, and thank you very much for getting in touch with us. We have a lot still to look forward to, including my presenter pick, which is
Those are perfect rounds, aren't they?
Totally enchanting.
Beautiful.
Totally and utterly enchanting. And I cannot wait. It's what you've been asking for, not the drops, not the faceted tiers, not on any of your marquees. What you've been asking for is rounds. Classic, graded Tanzanite rounds. And we've got it. Keep watching.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF.
Jewellery Maker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, Jewellery Maker are never far away. Add a mystery gift to your order today and you'll receive a surprise full of fantastic treats and goodies with a huge saving guaranteed. Check out our online reviews from Jewellery Maker customers who have previously purchased one of these mystery gifts. Go on, treat yourself with a little gift.
This is the answer to your request. This is what you have been asking of us. This is what you have almost demanded of us. And we're cool with demanding. We want to be your non-stop shop. We want to be the place that you come to and we can deliver what you want of us. So when we hear from you via our Facebook site, via our website, via the web chat, and you know, you can talk to us all the time. You can text in and you can say hello to us. You can tell us what you're looking for. And we'll always make sure we pass on to our product managers. We have buyers continually striving to listen to you and respond to your demands and your requests. And I don't mean demands in a I want this, but actually your demands is what keeps us in business. Your request is what keeps us in business. I'm being really basic about it. When you ask for it, we'll go out and we will do our best to find it. Like that sticky mat, it had been mentioned by a couple of people. Is there anything else on the market that you could bring for beading to make the... We've gone out and we have searched left, right, centre. Sticky mats, what can we do? How can we do it? Can we get the best price? Yes, we can. Bang, let's do it. And that's all because of what you've asked of us. We are here for you. The only reason that we're growing as a company as we are, and when we did win at the Fast Track Business Awards, we did win the fastest growing company of 2013 because of, I guess, that ethos of whatever we're asked of, we will go out and we will find for you. You made the request. You asked of us to get the finest grade Tanzanite we could in rounds. Not faceted drops, not in the marquees. We've done those and I know they've been exceptionally popular. I think we've only got 4 or 5 strands left on our vault of those, and they are the most popular of gemstone, and rightly so because of the rarity. But actually what you've asked of us is not just to bring you those shapes, but to go for the classic, to go for the simple, unfaceted round. And when we do it in a strand of distinction like this. This is, no doubt about it, quality round Tanzanite. I've taken a deep breath on this one because I know the quantity I have available, and I also know the amount of people who have asked for this type of strand, and I think the ratio of demand to how many I've got, I'm okay. I've got it. I think I've got a decent quantity, but my instinct is when we don't see the strand, we've got nothing like it on our website. If you went to our website right now, you would not see anything like this. And I do think in many ways, this is probably one of the best quantities. And again, that's because when you make a request of us, and we're not just talking one person who's requested, I'm talking loads of people. This is probably, there's every chance that the people who are buying right now are the people who've been requesting. And there wasn't just 1 or 2 people requesting rounds. And it wasn't just your good selves. Our designers have asked for it specifically. Bring in the rounds of Tanzanite. That's where we can really make the most of design flavour. And that's the thing, isn't it, Linda? You know, the drops are fantastic. You know, those marquee shapes are breathtaking when they're top drilled.
Absolutely.
They create like almost a cascade effect, but the rounds can offer something different.
Well, the way I view it as a jewellery maker, when I look at, and I see obviously from the chips all the way through to our high-end cuts, but for me, how I can explain it is a gemstone going out without its makeup on. It's got that much confidence that it is still stunningly beautiful. It doesn't need makeup on it.
And it has this, it has this extraordinary capability of intense dramatic quality.
Well, I honestly don't think, and I mean this again is in my opinion, I don't think there is, you know, if you put that colour into a paint box, you have to call it Tanzanite blue. Wouldn't you? Because there isn't another shade.
And that's the wonder of this type of gemstone.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when you start to talk about colours of blue, and we have to be very specific about this because it is a gemstone that can be graded, we have to be, pardon? Never. Okay, I could just say to you now, a quarter of the stock has already been allocated, 25% already, 30%. 30% has already been allocated. So if you do want this strand, it's the rounds that you see. It's not just Tanzanite what we're talking about here. It's your rounds that are making the difference. Demanded by Sandra, Stephanie, Hazel, Margaret, Sue, buyers in Nottingham, Derbyshire, Suffolk, Surrey, Miss Midlands, West Yorkshire, West Lothian. I've got multi-buyers even on this strand because they are such an essential shape to such a desired gemstone. Now, I haven't even managed to touch on, first thing I need to talk about is the colour of these, because we've just said Tanzanite blue. When you want to talk about what is a Tanzanite blue, it would be extraordinarily difficult for somebody like myself. I am a jewellery professional, I've got accreditations and I've taken exams to make sure that when I sit here I have that knowledge behind me. For somebody like myself, it's almost impossible for me to define what is Tanzanite blue for one reason, because there is no such thing as a Tanzanite blue. There is a range of Tanzanite blues, but there's not one Tanzanite blue, because this is a genuine gemstone, and genuine gemstones never hold to a boundary of colour. In fact, that's the wonderful thing about them. This is the gemstone that offers you a spectrum from lighter shades, almost like a powder blue, baby blues even, taking you all the way through. And of course, it's not just one blue, is it? It's blue and violets and it's pinks, because this is a pleochroic gemstone, 3 different colours from different angles, from those softer tones all the way through to the saturation of some of the deepest cornflower blues, to actually you could go towards the deepest of violets. Almost half the stock is allocated on this strand before we've even talked about the price tag. We talk about the saturation of colour, and we've got to go to the grading of Tanzanite. Now, of course, this has not got on the graphics any kind of a grading system applied to it, but I think as we so rightly should do, we should go to the grading of this gemstone in terms of its saturation of colour. And let's just say here, you've got your A, your AA, your AAA and your quadruple. Now, obviously, what we have to remind you is that this is just the grading that starts at A. There is a lot of Tanzanite in the open market right now that has no grading at all, no A status at all, and is still selling at a huge price tag, huge considered gemstone at the moment. I haven't even touched on what Steve has told me about this gemstone 2 days ago. So, gosh, I've got so much to say. Sometimes I get so confused with myself because I want to tell you so much. And I've got something so important for you to know. I'll do this colouring and then I'll talk about, it's got to be AA. Yeah. Look, let me put it on top and then you can actually see what I mean.
It's almost in between double and treble.
It does have that AAA like quality. I wouldn't want to define it as a AAA, because I'd rather, our business always likes to undervalue rather than overvalue.
Absolutely.
So if I was going to sit in the same principles as the business that I've worked here for a long time, I'd go AA. See for yourself, you see. The thing is, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. 30 days to see for yourself the quality. Now, I will just remind you that half the stock has been allocated before I even talked about the price tag. Half the stock has already been allocated. You've got 20 carats sitting within these rounds. Classic rounds. 4 to 6 millimetre. Essential opportunity and one price tag. And the price tag is, that's amazing. That is utterly amazing. We've talked about the grading of saturation of colour. We've got to remind ourselves that the moment you start to talk about saturation of colour and graded Tanzanite, the price skyrockets. And I will just remind you, skyrockets inordinately from A to AA, AA to AAA, inordinate pricing to AAA to quadruple A. This is not just a couple of extra pounds on top of each quality. No. This is the kind of quality that is astronomically different from a single A to a AA to a AAA, a AAA to a quadruple A. These are defined quality gemstones. Now, obviously, I have one more thing to tell you, because I've talked about it a couple of times, like with the sapphire, and I need to highlight something that I was told just 2 days ago. And I know my boss is in the building because I've just seen him walk past about 10 minutes ago, but I have a feeling that he's gone on air now. Couldn't have been 10 minutes, but almost about an hour ago. I'm sure he's on our sister channel of Gems, because I take over from at 3 o'clock. So he's on 11 till 3. I digress. I had a meeting with Steve just a couple of days ago, and in that meeting he said there are 2 gemstones, it's a really specific meeting, 2 gemstones that we have got to identify that are just not available in the open market at the moment. One of them was sapphire, and you've had sapphire from us today. The second one is Tanzanite. Now, we know Tanzanite is rare because it comes from one place in the world. Tanzanite is a one source location gemstone, 5-kilometre stretch. We know those facts. And those of you who are just being introduced to Tanzanite, it is an exceptionally rare geographical gemstone of rarity. It is a geological phenomena in many ways. But what Steve has said is that at this precise time, there's been 2 big restrictions that have taken place in Tanzanite. First of all, the government have taken the decision that in the past month to release and get rid of, literally exile, every single expat that works within the Tanzanite mining region. There is Nobody other than Tanzanian miners now working in that area. Now that's fine, that's great for the Tanzanian government to make that decision to maximise on, but actually it's the people who come in and advise from other places that then can get the very best out of this gemstone mining area. They don't have the experts, therefore they don't have the mining experience, and unfortunately therefore you don't get the gemstones out of the mine. We're now over 800 metres into the Earth's crust for this gemstone. Over 800 metres. That's 8 football pitches into the Earth's crust to source this gemstone. And because of that, the rarity of this gemstone and how much it costs to actually source it is increasing. Therefore, so is the price. So if you're going to buy this, buy it now, because the next few months this gemstone is becoming much more difficult to get hold of, and probably much more expensive based on those two experiences. Right, sorry guys, I didn't mean to take that out, but I had to move on. At $39.95. You do get the box as well. I didn't even get round to talking about the box on that strand. You will get the presentation box alongside it, and I think that just defines the quality of the gemstone. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous, just gorgeous. Congratulations on that. Thanks for getting us that chart, guys. Now, I think every kit so far has had a boutique feel about it. I think you'll agree with me. Every single kit has had a real boutique flair. And then the boutique collection comes along. And this is the one that kind of goes, yeah, everything that you thought was good in those last two kits, forget it. This is boutique. This is Linda's boutique collection. It's utter 100% luxury. Now you've got a combination of some of the most astounding gems. I've got to pick up one strand first of all. When did this come into the... Is this a brand new strand? This has got to be a brand new strand. Linda, you have got to be using a brand new strand here. I've never seen this strand before.
No, it is, yeah. Yes.
For the gemstone that this is, to be this colour, it's one of our most popular gemstones, and it's never, ever... Grey, creams, whites. I've not seen this colour. I've not seen this colour for Botswana agate. This is special. Brand new strand of 600 carats. I've never presented this strand to you. I've never seen this colour of Botswana agate. Man alive, that is amazing. 600 carats, one of our most popular gemstones, sat in the top 10 of our 2013 awards ceremony. It's such a popular gemstone, and I'm teaming it alongside more warmth, more citrus qualities of diphanic gemstones. Diphanity being transparency of a gemstone, the light movement through the stone with its capabilities of beauty. I'm matching this again, those warmth of colours echoed within this lemon quartz, adding in again some more lemon quartz. Let's bring you some more almost Madeira like qualities of quartz in your citrine tones. And then to finish it off, well, just to bring it all together, to really blend those colours, and this has got to be the most breathtaking quality of cut to a smoky quartz strand. That is perfection of boutique collection. This smoky quartz is exquisite. Now, when you start to say it's a boutique collection, and I guess for Linda in particular, when she's putting all of this together, there is that pressure to absolutely deliver.
Yes. Yes, I mean, it's the time when I want to really treat customers, but also it's treating me with the privilege of working with the gemstone that I automatically sort of, well, not automatically, I fall in love with it. The minute I see the strand, I'm totally in love. And the Botswana, as you quite rightly said, Vic, I've never, ever seen it in this colour before.
The colour's amazing.
I know, it is, it's stunning. Stunning.
It's a phenomenal combination. We've got lots to continue into this bundle because you're also receiving 100 meters of 0.25 mil gauge wire in your gold colored wire. I mean, that's one of the essential colors to have in your wire collection, and you're getting 100 meters here of your 0.25. We're adding in sterling silver findings as well. These luxury findings, let me hold them in the tweezers so you can see them all from top to bottom. These luxury findings, connectors, you could use them as earring drops, you could use them as multi-strand necklace connectors. You choose how you're going to work with them. You're going to get 3 pairs in total of sterling silver gold plated, 3 pairs of sterling silver gold plated connectors, and all this together. Boutique collection, most definitely the ultimate boutique collection for this deal. You should be paying, and this is most definitely understood, you should be paying over £70 for this combination. In fact, let's give you the precision of pricing. Your quartz, your Botswana agate, the grading of that smoky quartz, I'd put it at top rank. It's me, top rank. Sterling silver. Now, if you bought these separately, your website price would be £72.65. If you went to a recommended retail price tag, you would be over £80 on our website right now. We're just taking into consideration all of the different price points that we could have charged you, and we went to the lowest, £72. If this wasn't in a bundle and you were creating this combination of ingredients for yourself, you would be paying over £70 at a minimum. And today your boutique collection, I think the word is Valentine's value again, is just $39.95. A massive saving, a huge opportunity. This is utter luxury for less. Luxury for less. If you would like to join us, 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. You can join us, of course, on the phone lines, join us on the web for less than £40. Your price tag, if you were putting this together, and this is our web pricing if we were going for the minimum price you should be paying if you went to our website and made this bundle up yourself, is £72. Actually, if we went for recommended retail pricing, it would be over £80, and yet you've got this boutique collection. I think it's the rarity of the 600 carats of this colour of Botswana agate, the beauty of those citrus colours of your lemon quartz, and then of course the graded chocolate colours of smoky quartz just adds another dynamic all together for sterling silver. Plus you've also got your gold plated wire, 100 meters in total of that wire for just $39.95. How much is the wire? The wire's got to be, it's got to be a considered price, is it? Is it a tenner? God, that's a bargain, isn't it? So even if you take the bargain away of the £10 of wire, you're still looking at £30 for everything else, and that includes sterling silver. What a deal. What a deal. Now we've got another question for you. Another bit of a fun question for your Valentine's. Anybody who wants to be able to win, it's our last of our Valentine's scoops. Just for fun, a random person will be chosen who answers the question correctly. Now, I will just tell you how to get involved before I give you the question. The question will come in a second, but how you get involved is by texting in your answer with your customer number and your name to 60777. Now this is how you need to do it. You need to start with the words JM Studio. You then need to give us your name, your customer number, then your answer. So it goes like that. JM Studio, your name, customer number, then your answer to this question. You could be the winner. It's just going to be a random person who gives us the correct answer will be winning this heart or Valentine's inspired bead scoop. The question is, and it's just for a bit of fun, in which Shakespeare play is Valentine's Day mentioned? In which Shakespeare play is Valentine's Day mentioned? If you know the answer, then you could text in we will announce the random winner straight after we see this wonderful luxury of jewellery that Linda has achieved. And Linda, when you have the boutique collection, you create the collection first of all. So you already are attached to the strands and to the sterling silver and to the wire. You already probably are starting to assimilate what you're going to create. When you then get into it, is it what you expect, or is this the kind of kit that takes you somewhere else? I know it's a question.
It is. It's quite a difficult one, that is, because obviously I choose strands that I choose the hero strand that I'm automatically attracted to immediately, the one that I've got to have no matter what, no matter how much it costs, no matter what, and then sort of work around it to dress it. When I'm working with it, I think I've done that many now that I really do trust. I know that sounds really strange, but I trust the gemstone, and with this particular collection, I could busy it up, as in that necklace in the centre there, or I could really keep it simple, but throw a lot of, like the one on the end, throw a lot of chain to it.
Yeah, because of those gorgeous lemon colours.
Yeah, so I've sort of kept it as a backdrop of a similar colour, so, well, hues of a colour. And I think that's how my brain works. I love working with gemstones that have character, and I know they all do, but certainly the Botswana has got so much going for it, and it's so interesting to look at, and that's the one that knits it all together. But the lemon quartz nuggets, these here are and have always been, that colour lemon quartz has always been a huge favourite, because it just delivers the bling, yet it's really sophisticated.
You know what I instantly have to say is that for a gemstone that often has quite an internal characteristic, this has got an exceptional transparency, a diaphanic quality that's not clarity. I'm not going to say, because there is something different between clarity and diaphanity. Diaphanity is transparency. Clarity is internal clearness, and the two are very, very different. And this strand has both, which you don't normally get from lemon quartz.
No, and that was, I mean, I got the Botswana first, and then when I was looking to put things to it, I just thought, well, the lemon quartz works so beautifully, and the little rondelles are stunning. And then the smoky quartz is the sort of,
you'll get that smoky
icing
quartz
on the cake.
Yeah, you'll go, gosh, they're talking about the Botswana cake, they're talking about that lemon quartz. Actually, we could have just equally have thrown our attention to the smoky quartz. Good.
Yeah, please don't underestimate smoky quartz. It's the new black, without a shadow of a doubt, but it's less so, if you know what I mean. It works. You know, black is quite a, well, it's the contrast, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is a contrast, but it mingles with it. And, so from a making point of view, it's stunning.
You're talking of making, what are you going to make us?
Right, the big chunky flowers on the necklace there. Kim had said she hadn't seen flowers made with chunky nuggets before, so it's just really showing you that they can be made. And then, because they're so chunky, I didn't want to put anything megally chunky with that necklace, so I just, you know, the spools of chain that we've had recently, I just threw loads of chain at it, and I'm so pleased with that one. So pleased with it. So I'll show you how to make that flower, as it were, and how to ensure that you've got a connector, because obviously, you know, these are fairly weighty, and it's a, is it a 2.5 wire? Yeah. Just to educate you that the 2.5 wire will work perfectly well anyway. So again, back to the same thing, centre of the wire, but this time we're threading on 5 of the nuggets. Now, I've particularly, because it's the first piece of jewellery that on air I am making from this kit, I've chosen 5 of the most fabulous ones on the strand, okay, with all the character and busyness and well, it's just got so much going for it, it's unbelievable. So anyway, this is a very simple way to make a flower, and it works straight away. Okay, now to basically strengthen that up, what I do is you sort of have to hold on to that fairly tightly, and then intermingle in and out. Now don't forget, this is a stylized flower. It's not a real one, it's just an image of a flower. So just take it in and out until you get that strength in the middle. Now to strengthen up the middle even more and to get away from that structure that's going on there, I bring the wire through, okay, so that we've definitely got wires coming out from either side, at basically 9 o'clock and say 3 o'clock, okay? And then popped on these smoky quartz. What shape does it say they are? Because it's
smoky quartz, rondelles.
Yeah, rondelles, but they've got that sort of plain round finish on the top, and they've got all the faceting is going on at the side, so it actually
somewhere between a round.
Yeah, it looks like a new shape to me. Yeah, totally. Right. So what I did then is I put the 3 on, okay, and then brought them across to the centre, separated them, okay, and then brought them through again, so that we've got a little bit of ups and downs, if you see what I mean. So we'll push that one through and take the wire through, and then you'll see that it'll come out on the opposite side to what you're working on, okay. So we bring that through, and then we sort of have a look at it and think, well, okay, we've got that bottom one now, which basically is giving sustenance for the, you know, it's giving some strength. So we flip it over, we look at it again, and then we pop on another couple. You might need 3, you might not need any at all. It all depends, because the nuggets are varying shapes. Just try one at a time this time and push them through it. But what it'll give you more strength. And to be honest, how can I put it? Some flowers have definite centres, don't they? Do you know what I mean? They sort of have.
Yeah, that staininess.
The sort of, and that's the effect I wanted, because of the strength of the so-called petals. I wanted to give it some strength of the centre. I didn't want it to sort of fall down on its own. So we'll put that through. Then we have a look and see which side we prefer, because it's either or. And then, okay, I'm going to prefer that side. So that'll tighten up now. Now what I'm going to do now is to get my connecting points, I really need those wires to be as opposite as I can do. So I'm just going to pop that wire back through there and bring it towards the back. And that's giving me a little bit more of 2 opposites, okay? So then, because I need the strength, I doubled up, okay, literally double up on the wire. And have a good length, which is why we need a good length to start with, and literally take your round nose pliers and just coil back. Okay, you might think you've left a fair amount, but that again, if the necklace should flip, to be completely and utterly truthful, it loses itself in the chunkiness of the flower. If you've got lots and lots of coils going on. So coil it right back to the flower, okay? Take your little bit of excess through the centre of that coil that you've made. All will become much tidier later. Pull that through, okay? And then just push it in a bit, okay? So we're going to just push that in. And then do exactly the same on the other side. And because the wire itself is quite glinty, as it were, that extra bit then, you coil back again, okay, and taking a jump ring, I don't know whether there's any in that pack, but just take a jump ring and pop your jump ring through that second coil. Okay, so I'm not sure we've got any in it. No, okay. But that second coil I've just made, I popped a jump ring through.
You do get them, it's just that Linda's been used in this pack, so it's all right. You do get jump rings available.
I'm not sure there were. Was there a pack of findings for this? I don't think there were.
No,
there weren't. This is, because this is a boutique, I can add to it. So this is going to be yours at home, your particular at home stash. So then pop a jump ring through this connector here, and make another one out of, say, the lemon quartz. I think I've made a central one of lemon quartz there, and do exactly the same and attach it in exactly the same way. And obviously again, exactly the same type of connection, a jump ring to drop the chain from, and you can get, I think there's probably 9, I think I did 9 or 10 strands of the fine chain coming from it. And then I made little charms as well. So again, the beauty of making flowers like that when you're making your little connectors on it is that you can drop little charms, and which I've done from that base one there. But it's a stunning, I mean, when you get it home, you'll be blown away with its absolute beauty.
Luxury is absolutely what you would classify as a boutique look. I mean, luxury and boutique, they work hand in hand, and that's exactly what you've got here, that boutique luxury feel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 what can only be described as feature pieces of jewellery, not just the nice look, but actually these are feature pieces that you're getting for just £39.95. If you do want to join us on this one, I think we do have a limited available stock left. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial, or you can join us at JewelleryMaker.com. Thank you for that, Linda. We do have a winner for our little surprise Valentine's question. The question was, in which Shakespeare play is Valentine's Day mentioned? The answer is Hamlet. And I didn't know that, and I studied Hamlet. Which is worrying. Well, not that worrying with a brain like mine. I don't remember what I did seconds ago, let alone anything else. So yes, the answer is Hamlet. The winner, and it was a random selection of all of you who answered correctly, Sally Kane. Sally Kane, congratulations to you. You are about to get, and we are going to send these to you as fast as we can get them to you, your Valentine's bead scoop. Thank you so much for everybody who got involved in the fun of our Valentine's questions. Did I see a big heart in there? My goodness me. Now, just to prove that we are doing Valentine's bead scoops as a prize. Look, that is definitely a Valentine's bead scoop. So congratulations, Sally. Now, I don't know which one you're going to get, Sally, because those are both going upstairs, and Wendy will be sending... Oh, they've both got hearts in, have they? Perfect. You're both going to get some fantastic gemstones in there for your Valentine's bead scoop. Straight on. Straight on to... Oh. I was just going to say, oh, my box is empty. Is this one? They are cute. Very, very cute bundle indeed. Heck, this is a Valentine's value deal, and I take it 100% that this is value as much as it's Valentine's. Because when you see we've called it Valentine's bouquet, for those of you who didn't see, I've just got a Valentine's bouquet being delivered to me on air. But I don't know who it's from yet. I'm hoping it's my husband. And if it's not, I'm hoping it might be George Clooney, who I know is in the UK right now, who might have seen me and gone, who is that Cupid? Who is that Cupid lady? I need to send her some flowers. And if it is George Clooney, kind of stingy if he's only going to send me those. I'd expect at least a whole studio full of flowers. Husband, though, thank you if it's you. We have our own bouquet. Flowers, well, they last a couple of weeks. You can create a bouquet of gemstones, and you can create a lifetime of jewellery. 2 flower strands. I've never seen these before. Are they brand new? Brand new and only available in this bundle. Okay, so exclusive. This is an exclusive. So not only is it a Valentine's value deal, it's a Valentine's exclusive deal, because the only way that you are going to get this strand, and you're actually getting 2 of them, the only way you're going to get this strand, you're going to get it in this value deal. No other time. This is an exclusive strand bundle. We got for you here these wonderful carved flowers of your Redigate. So you've got your own carved flowers. We've done the craftsmanship for you. The idea behind us putting these drops in is that you've got your carved flowers already done, but you could create your own flowers with the additional drops of these beautiful faceted Redigate. So you can create different types of flowers from different gems, well, the same gemstone, but in different different cuts. You've got the chance to create a full bouquet of flowers with this combination. It is a value deal. This is a Valentine's value deal, and your price tag, 3 strands, I remind you, 3 strands, of which 2 of them are utterly unique and exclusive to this bundle, should be £21.85. Actually, Valentine's value, £14.95 is all you pay. Exclusive carved flowers that you are getting here. We have never put these to air in single strands. We've never given you the chance to own these as single strands on our website. Exclusive opportunity. This is a launch that could be first and last time on air for this strand. You've got an opportunity here, and just look at that attention to detail. Every single one has been carved by hand. We're not talking about mass-produced, machine-cut gemstones. These are carved by hand. You've got that unique quality of lapidary work, and many of our lapidarists work within a family environment, so they learn from their grandfathers, they learn from their mothers, they learn from their brothers, and they become a lapidarist over a period of years of family training. And this is the result: craftsmanship, of dedication and skill. And you know, many of our lapidarists have worked with us, alongside us, for years and years. You know, this is the kind of business that we are. We're a family-run business, and we want to make sure that we work alongside people who are committed to giving the very best, but also want to do the very best by their family, as our team of, you know, the Bennett family, as you may have introduced to Sarah and Steve, the husband and wife team. Linda is related to that family. You're cousins, aren't you, Linda? Am I right in saying that?
Sheila's my cousin, so Sarah, although Steve calls me auntie.
Yes.
Which ages me inside. It's it's second cousin.
Of course,
Sarah.
because
it's Sheila's daughter.
She's your cousin.
Yeah.
For those who know who Sheila is, she is one of our guest designers, and Sheila works and always worked, being a part of our jewellery making team here as well as a guest designer. All a family-run business. We want to make sure we're looking after families, including our lapidarists, who are a family of incredible craftsmanship, who are creating exclusive looks like this, and it is an exclusive deal that we're bringing you here on this one. Less than a £5 a strand. Congratulations to you. That's your Valentine's value deal, and it's time for your Wall of Fame. 369. The goose jack fly. No, she's back on Street Carline. 369 is Alison. Hi, Alison. She said, I attach my Wall of Fame entry, which is a necklace I made for my daughter's birthday. The Tanzanite triangular gems are beautiful, so I used the whole strand and simply separated the Tanzanite with sterling silver round beads. I finished it off with a heart chain, all bought from Jewellery Maker. Unfortunately, it ended up being a belated birthday present because she lives in Australia. For some reason, it took an extra week to travel by land from one side of Australia to the other to reach her, but at least she says she loves it. Well, Alison, I'm not surprised she loves it. They are beautiful, absolutely beautiful quality of Tanzanite, and what a lucky daughter. We don't know the daughter's name, but your daughter, happy belated birthday from us, which is probably extra belated right now, but we're wishing you all the best, and thank you very much for sharing that, Alison. A very lucky daughter indeed. 369. Bruce, drink wine.
You can't help yourself.
You can't go in there.
This is different.
Tell me more,
it's lovely. This is number 371 from Catherine in Cornwall, in Bude in Cornwall. Beautiful place.
I need to know more.
Hi all you wonderful people at Jewellery Maker. I've not sent a Wall of Fame entry in for a while, and I hope you like this one. I've embellished a trinket box using the jewel enamels, gilding wax, mica powder and the moulds. I also make wall art with the same products. The items sell really, really well in my shop in Bude in Cornwall. Thanks to all, and keep stocking all your fantastic products. I mean, that's where this sort of hobby grows. I think that's great.
Oh, Catherine, I need to come to Cornwall.
Yeah, they're like sort of memory boxes for me. I mean, I think she calls them trinket boxes, I'd sort of use that, so you know, these memory boxes that you can
yeah.
make are beautiful.
They're fab. What a brilliant idea.
And I've got a thing about keys, so that's right up my street.
Yeah, well, we did a key with Laurie yesterday with the wire work as well. Very big season for keys.
Yes, keys are.
Yep. I've got Sue. Hi, Sue. She says, my entry for this week's Wall of Fame, purple impression jasper with sunstone and quartzite. Gosh, what a lovely mix. All wrapped with antique bronze wire. Fingers crossed once again for a win. Several years and still nothing. Oh, Sue, just keep coming. Just keep coming at us with great, beautiful jewellery like this. And it's not a case of us selecting the best one, of course. This is an absolute random draw. It's literally like the lottery. You could win it, but it could be you this week. And it is, of course, drawn every Wednesday, so next Wednesday. Sue, you've got 3, 6, 8. And what a lovely combination of the antique bronze with those gems.
I'm in awe of people who can work with wire
really,
like
really
that.
Gorgeous quality of craftsmanship, Sue.
Beautiful.
So even though you're not winning, you actually are winning because you're winning beautiful jewellery. Congratulations to you.
Beautiful. It's gorgeous. This is gorgeous as well. This is 370 from Jill in nearby Brierley Hill. Hope you like my entry this week. It's a simple macrame style bracelet using red faceted coral beads surrounded by plain hematite rounds. The beading wire is bronze coloured and the toggle clasp is rose gold, heart and bar, all from Jewellery Maker. I'll be doing a lot of jewellery making over the next 6 weeks or so as I'll be housebound after having a knee replacement surgery next week. So I will be inundating you. Jill, you can inundate us as much as you like, and yeah, absolutely. Best thing that you can do while you're recovery, in my opinion, again. And I hope all goes really well for you.
Yeah, wishing you all the best, Jill. You know, yeah, not that you'll need it. Come on. God, we're good, aren't we? Sharp as a knife. Butter knife. Yeah. We have got Jan as our last entry for today. She says, one of my New Year's resolutions was to learn 2 new jewellery making techniques this year, and this is my first attempt at chainmail following your DVD. I've started with the 2x2 links as recommended and have made a 3-tone chain which I have tied up with 3 different colours of coloured pearls that match the links, which to which I have plaited loosely. All the components from Jewellery Maker, of course. I'm really looking forward to trying the Byzantine weave next. And she says, I hope you like it. Well, we do. And I'm really pleased that I know there's a lot of people who have done exactly the same as you, Jan. I've gone, right, this is the year. I want to open myself up to new techniques, new
definitely.
mediums. And I think, well, chainmail is such a successful one for really professional looking jewellery.
Well, with the pearls.
I love the matching colour combination. Congratulations, Jan. Thank you for sharing with us. And obviously the DVDs do work because you've got an amazing achievement of beautiful jewellery. And you know, that's all thanks to our DVDs. Anybody who wants to get involved in chainmail, we do have a workshop with Debbie Bulford. Big up to Bulford. We do have a great DVD, as you've seen, but we also have workshops. So if you'd rather have that step-by-step tutorial with Debbie, I don't know when the next workshop is, but if you speak to Wendy, as I take the balloons with me, if you speak to Wendy, and Wendy is part of our amazing team up in our production room, she'll organise the date for you, etc. So you'll need to ring the call centre and they'll put you through to Wendy, or they'll take your number and Wendy will ring you back to organise that workshop if you'd like to join us for chainmail. We've got a fantastic bundle. I'm not even going to talk about it as a kit. I know I should, and I know it's classified as a kit, and it's called February's Birthstone Kit, but it's so jam-packed. It's not a kit. Maybe it's a kit and a bundle. Maybe that's what we should call it. The whole kit and kabundle.
That's a good idea. Like it.
Do you get it?
Might steal that, Vix, thank you.
That'd be quite good, wouldn't it? This is going beyond a kit, and it's almost like it's a kit and a bundle together. The whole kit and kabundle.
Got you. I'll remember that one. Thank you.
You saw it first. That's it. I've peaked for the day. That's my idea for the day. Now it's all downhill. I don't get any better than that. This is huge. As I say, it's not just a kit and it's not just a bundle. It is a kit and a bundle together. The whole kit and kabundle of amethyst and colours related to amethyst. Because here, this is opulent, luxury. Now, what were the 3 words we said, Linda? Opulent,
Oh,
luxury.
Luxury.
What was your word?
What was mine?
Indulgent.
Indulgent. That's it.
Indulgent. That's it. You've got your 3 words that absolutely bring together, summarise the qualities of this combination of gemstones: luxury, indulgent, and opulent. Pure regality of quality. And of course, this month's birthstone, you've still got another good 14 days, another fortnight of hopefully beautiful gemstones to work with that are perfect for this stone to be in your collection. Cubes, you've got nuggets, faceted rounds, and you've also got your faceted ovals. So you've got all 4 strands coming together. We then are bringing, and this is what I mean by, in some ways, I could separate this, and this could be a bundle and this could be a kit, because I could take just those and add you some findings and say, that's it, there you've got it, there's your kit and lovely jubbly, because you've got all the quality of one of our most popular gemstones, and then also, because of its popularity, it obviously is a gemstone that could command a higher price tag, though we don't charge that higher price. And you also get your 100 pieces of your findings. That includes a metre of chain, all of the brand new findings, including your head pins with your head pins with your heart shape and your heart shape toggle clasp, etc. All of those come as part of this kit of wonderful findings. We're bringing you your beading thread, your monofilament and elastic as well, and you've got this blush colour of your beading thread, which really just draws out those pink colours of the gemstones itself. So that could be where I could stop. That's your kit. This is your kit. Now let's go to the kabundle. Kit, kabundle, because here you have got 100, 200, 200 of your jump rings plus feature scales of your anodized aluminium as well. 50 of your anodized aluminium. All of these together and some more, because you're also going to get your satin cords in your pink and your cream. That's 5 meters of each. Plus you're also going to get your organza ribbon in your pinks and your purples. That's 3 of those colors together. Now the price that you should be paying for this kit and kabundle combination, February's birthstone, a combination, Lords, look at how much there is. That is a jam-packed combination of, I mean, that can just about fit on our slide, just about be able to squeeze it all together, from the anodized aluminium saw cut jump rings, the scales, the gemstones, of course 4 stranded gemstones, organza ribbon, satin cord. Then you're also going to get your beading threads, the colours are beautiful coloured beading thread, and the elastic, plus you're also going to get your copper findings. Altogether it should be costing you £50, should be £50. The price you're actually paying, £27.95. £27.95 is all you pay. This is a tremendous deal when you start to break down how much you are getting for such a small amount, and it's flying out. I think probably most people had put most of these things to one side. Just put everything to one side and just look at those 4 strands for £27.95, because I do believe that that is value just in its own right. This is in its own right amethyst, which normally commands between a good £9 to probably £12 to £15 per strand, and that is a good price point for amethyst if you ask me. Actually, if we just take these strands and we're looking at this price tag, we're looking at, it's got to be £6.50. Is that right? Am I right? £6.90, not quite. £6.90 for each strand. And that then, that then means everything else here, if you're happy to pay £6.90 for each one of these strands, and if you are happy, you should be not just happy, you should be rejoicing at £6.90 for each one of those strands. All of those are free. All of those findings, including your jump rings, your scale mail, your threads, your satin cords, your 100 findings, all for free if you're happy to pay £6.98 for each one of those gemstones. Absolutely magnificent. Truly tremendous. Now, if we stick with the principles of amethyst, and of course we are in Valentine's mode, and we're not just in Valentine's mode here, we're in the double V mode, Double V, we're going Valentine's value. Then I tell you what, forget everything you know I should be doing on this price tag, and let's bring you something totally different altogether. Because we're bringing you this quality of amethyst, and I think it's probably one of the world's most recognisable gemstones. Don't you think? You know, alongside perhaps the likes of your rubies and your sapphires and your emeralds, it's probably one of the world's recognised gemstones, amethyst, because really there isn't another stone that can match its purple. Am I right in saying that? I mean, you could get purple spinel, but you would have to pay probably 10 times the price that you pay for this gemstone. Can you think of any other gemstone that has a really deep purple like this? Purple, purple, purple? I can't.
No.
Purple banded agate, but really that's
And only sort of things like quartz and that, which have possibly died anyway. So.
I can't think of another purple gemstone. Not like this. No. Purple spinel, purple sapphire.
I've never seen purple spinel. I'd like to see that.
Purple spinel's amazing. Burmese normally. Right. Yeah, really rare, really rare. I can't quite believe I'm going to say this. For the heart shape, are you genuinely not going to stop at this price? Oh, come on. Kim is absolutely, as I say, the red rag to the bull. The moment you say the word value, Kim holds the price at $9.95. $9.95 is the price you should be paying. And Kim takes that word value and goes, nope, not $9.95. No, 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 no. $7.95. Heart-shaped amethyst for £7.95. Now that really is an exceptional deal that you have got in front of you. This is one of the world's most recognized, and the reason now I know that it's recognizable is because it really is the only true world-renowned purple gemstone. Because purple spinel is so rare that you don't see. Purple sapphire, oh my goodness me, few and far between. So if you're going to say what is a purple gemstone, you're going to say amethyst, aren't you? And this is defining purple. This is opulent purple. £7.95 is all you paid. Janice, Carol, Scarlet Rose, what a beautiful name. I've also got buys in Oxfordshire, Sussex, congratulations. Hi Patricia, Deborah's joined me in Lancashire, congratulations. Anna in Greater Manchester. £7.95 is all you pay for your heart-shaped amethyst. Exclusive price point offer there. It is your Valentine's value deal. Right. Sticking with the theme of Valentine's, we've done our Valentine's value. Now we go to our final, and this is just the morning show because we're going to continue with these deals all the way through the day. I know Sarah's waiting. Sarah's waiting. You've got what? Have you? Have you got lots of Valentine's value? Pip, my producer, says, have we ever? Oh, I've told everybody about that because you've got the Kumahimo disc back in stock. The Kumahimo disc is back in stock. Hallelujah. And you've got the round and square. You've got both shapes. Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm not moving. I'm not moving. I'm staying presenting. Sarah, you better go and tell Bex, go and take a break. I'm staying on air. We have got for you lavender amethyst bicones. Right, we have taken value for literal word value with our Valentine's deals, but this is when we go for the bonus. That is Cupid's bonus deal, and we don't get any more bonusy than this. Sure, that's not a way to say it, but let's stick with it. You have lavender amethyst bicones. Beg your pardon for the graphic. I know that's obviously not how you spell amethyst. Do apologise about that. Just a little bit of a graphical error. Bicones that are 6mm bicones. Perfect, soft, subtle, delicate tone, breathtakingly perfect, and perfect on price. Bicones of lavender amethyst. I know Linda is just yearning for this strand.
I just love bicones so much. But you know when you were doing the bow connection, it's the right shaped gemstone
to make a bow. Oh, it
is.
Oh, it's like we thought about it and everything. We're suggesting that we actually had thought about that, and yet we didn't. There's no point in pretending.
Definitely not. No.
If you want to join us, 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. You can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com. Yes, we have had some fantastic Valentine's deals today. I think it's fair to say it's been an incredibly successful day so far, and plenty more deals still to look forward to. Plenty more Valentine's value, plenty more Cupid's bonus deals as well. Relaunching both of the Kumihimo discs in the next show. I know the Miss Out show has also got something up their sleeves. Now then, I just want to remind you, which one are we going to, I just need to remind you.
Yeah, it's only the kit that you've just done.
The bundle that we did, and we called it Kit and Kabundle in the end because it was more than a kit, and it was actually adding in a bundle. So you've got this amazing capability. That's beautiful, Linda, with the colour of the ribbon.
I mean, I'm not really, I didn't want to go too much on the what's they called again? Oh, the anodized
aluminium.
Yeah,
the
only
scales.
because I'm not that well versed in it yet. So you know, I can make a fool of myself easily. I didn't want to make it too obvious.
That's gorgeous, though. That just works really nicely.
But it's given me an insight into it, actually, into the possibilities of how to use it. I mean, I would love to use some alcoholics on it to blend like stained glass on it. But beautiful, beautiful. I mean, the amethyst is stunning. Go with it.
Price tag £27.95. That is definitely more than you could possibly have. 4 strands of amethyst plus all of the scales and the jump rings. It's all there for £27.95. Thank you to Linda.
Pleasure.
Thank you to you. Great day of Valentine's. I'll see you tomorrow morning, but plenty more to look forward to.